Alrighty. I'm just gonna open up the Discord call. Holy shit! Oh my! Oh, there's a lot of fucking people in this call.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I heard we're doing some Sonic Adventure.
And hopefully Steam doesn't actually, destroy itself when we play a Sonic game for once. That'd be nice.
Well, if it destroys itself again, we can always just go back to Bloodstained.
True. Okay, so if Jack can help me out real quick of just, how does everything sound? Just because it's Sonic Adventure, and I have to reconfigure it every damn time we play Sonic Adventure, because its sound balance is a thing of, great mess. It's a great mess.
Sonic Adventure is a
saying-
perfect game with absolutely no problems.
We want that adventure remake, but put effort in it.
Okay, not seeing anything from chat. I'll just at least load up file and stuff like that.
Yeah, all there's in chat is a bunch of leftover meme faces that we posted.
Listen.
Oh,
Yep.
Because
Mostly
there's
memes
no
on
actual
it.
sound balancing thing in the game itself. I gotta go and do it from the actual computer itself.
Select your character.
tell me.
Sounds it's a little loud. I'm gonna
mute myself.
Yeah, I'll open up Mixer and lower down Sonic Adventure a little bit. Down to like 9. Yeah. That sounds much better. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Yay!
I'm Knuckles. Knuckles the Echidna. But just call me. Oh, wait. I'm Knuckles the Echidna, but just call me Knuckles. Whatever Eggman was collecting were not fragments of the Master Emerald. Nah, those were the same.
You don't say.
Now, why is I collected the Master Emerald? Firstly, I got respect for him. I think he's a good guy, but I have to take him out to protect the Master Emerald. Sonic, Sonic, come get some.
First,
If you
person-
would-
But
if
first,
you were
Red Mountain.
Sonic, he probably would just ask.
Knuckles is
So,
not. Knuckles in over
I
his
wasn't
head.
entirely paying attention there, so for a second I thought the person he respected was Eggman. I was like, wait, what? Knuckles, have
Destruction
you,
Twitch
have
pad.
you always been a bad guy?
Just imagine that. Just
See, there we go.
like,
It digged
okay.
that time.
Finally.
Like I
what?
said, there are
Oh
some
my
things SO2 did better, like this. Like
Yeah.
that. It's like, why do you have to press 2 buttons to use a shovel?
Well, I mean, technically you have to press 2 buttons as well in Adventure 2, but you just gotta
But
be
not.
in the
Okay,
air.
let me rephrase that. Why do you have to press them simultaneously?
Yeah.
Dashi wa kanyo kotu.
Yeah, I don't know if this is still gonna be a 100% run of Adventure 1 or not, but, we'll see.
We'll try to commit.
Ciao, babies.
Just don't know
Yep,
if
that
I
means
want to
you
go
have to-
through all of raising Chow, just because Chow raising is a long process.
Alexandra, it's like I volunteer.
I volunteer as
Uh,
tribute!
It's just. I hear
Can
something
you
about
trade
Chow
between,
going into the
like,
bathroom
Steam accounts
all like
in the
psycho,
Steam
and
version?
I just like a boom. Here's Alex.
Can you trade Chow in the Steam version at all?
Great Chow? Good question. I don't know.
I don't know if you can or not.
I'm guessing that was a feature in the original.
Well, you could trade them by memory card or the Dreamcast VMU and stuff like that.
I figured the former. I was not too familiar with the Dreamcast, so I didn't even know the latter existed.
Okay. And, I want to see if a certain glitch still works from my original, like, LP of this game. Let me see.
Oh my god, here we go.
And, yeah! Okay, never mind. The glitch I was trying to do is that you can throw it into the wall, and then it appears over the wall, and you can't get it anymore. But, it just kind of decided to vaporize itself from existence. That
Maybe
works
it's the
too, I
mod's
guess.
Like, no, you're not gonna do the glitch.
See, this is a competent mod.
Why doesn't anyone ever talk about this song? When we
Bam,
listen to
bam,
Red
bam,
Mountain? It's
bam.
so
I
good.
love Red Mountain 1 so much. It's so good.
The big band, the piano, the guitars, just. Mwah.
Just SA1 soundtrack in general is just so good.
Oh yeah, it's still my favorite Sonic soundtrack. Period. And one of my favorite soundtracks in gaming.
Yeah, it's the. I don't know if it's. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Sonic soundtrack, but it's pretty high up there.
Pretty high. It's Sonic Adventure. What can go wrong with Sonic Adventure?
Well, a lot can go wrong with Sonic
Go
Adventure.
wrong with
so.
Sonic Adventure. It's like it was a 5th generation 3D platformer.
Yeah.
And a lot of 5th generation 3D platformers have shown their age. It doesn't necessarily make them terrible,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but...
So, I
Sonic-
guess, question, how likely do we think the Adventure remake is gonna happen at this point, do you guys think?
I don't know.
They
Sega at
show
this point.
interest. They're putting a remake. It's like they're.
It does
remake
feel
of the
like it
old
would be the
soundtrack.
time for it to happen, if it were gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I just
I
hope
get
they.
you, but at the same time, I'm just under the mindset of I can't read Sega, especially when it comes to Sonic anymore.
Well, I can't read
just can't-
Sonic Team Sega, because in terms of their other stuff, they're doing fine until, as Johnny's review takes...
You say this, but Atlas is in hot water again in Japan.
Oh.
Remember Tokyo Mirage Sessions got censored over here
Oh,
when
that.
the original released, but that was the more stable version of the game. So they're making the remake of the game based on that.
It's gonna have the censorship.
Yep, and they told nothing to the Japanese audiences, and everyone got so mad, and Nintendo had to step in and offer refunds on pre-orders. Not Atlas, Nintendo.
I'm trying to figure out more on that because if it's just the fan service, then I'm fine. But I also heard they retooled a dungeon for the American release.
Like I said, usually if it's a release that's months after the Japanese version, it's oftentimes the more stable version.
Yeah.
It's why, like if you want a reverse situation of this, why the 1.0 version of Metroid Prime is actually the 1.0 NTSC version,
Yeah.
the stable version of Metroid Prime, because we got it first. And that's because a Western developer made it, even though it was Nintendo.
Or I guess an even more extreme kind of example is something like a Melee. The NTSC and PAL versions of Melee are radically different on a competitive level and stuff like that. Like Fox is severely nerfed in Melee over there compared to
And I assume Japan usually prefers using NTSC. Over...
NTSC just because America is the most prevalent scene for Melee, so most regions just run the NTSC version now.
Okay. But like I said, it's a common occurrence. This is a common occurrence with remakes. Is they usually use the out of all the original versions before they when they're remaking or porting a game, they will use the most stable version.
Yeah.
And many times it's usually the NTSC or PAL region.
Unless you're Silent Hill Collection, and then you don't even use the released version.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah,
By the way,
watched
one of my
it.
favorite
That
Knuckles lines
second was
about to
looking
show
down
up.
at nothing, but anyway.
Hold on. Alright. Put him up. Let's get to this shit. Again, it's another little thing I like about Sonic Adventure 1 is that the dialogue is different for every single story.
Oh no!
I mean, again,
Oh, no.
it's only
That's
from a different
personal
perspective.
taste, 'cause I know in some situations I'd be like, I kind of wish I would had some consistency.
But at the same
But-
time, if you're gonna keep replaying these scenes in every single story, at least having the dialogue different from every character is nice.
And at the same time, for certain characters like Tails, it definitely shows them how he sees the
Because
situation.
Eggman is so much more menacing in Tails' version.
I'm gonna kick the puppies. No!
I'm going to kick all of the puppies away.
Also,
Actually, what's
oh no, it's not as good as oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, very true.
So what's coming up is one of my favorite Knuckles.
Oh, yes!
Interactions. It's just the
Did
way
you let him
Knuckles
trick you
says
again?
that.
Again, like you weren't.
Knuckles,
It's just
did you
I
let me
love
trick
I
you
love
again?
Yeah, I just love it. Like, you don't throw me
But
into
I
this
do
shit
love
too.
every freaking time, regardless of what version of this scene is. It's always Sonic will say some variation of "Good job, Knucklehead." You're
Yeah.
just like, you idiot. You-
Even Knuckles like, yeah, I kind of fucked up.
Well, no, it's just more of just like, don't throw me into this shit. You
It's
didn't do
not
anything to
just me,
stop him.
asshole. You fell for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you fell for it too. He's like, oh, me? You did jack shit. You just punched these emeralds at me. You just happened to be waiting there, asshole.
I really
Also-
wish, by the way, that this fight ended with him actually trying to get Chaos to eat dirt.
No, Sophie must draw this.
Alright, well, at least last time we have to do Chaos 4.
Yeah. Like, to give, Amy, Big, and Gamma credit, at least most of their bosses are more unique.
Well,
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
do
for
have-
Amy and Big, they only each have one boss each. So,
Well, and, well, if you want to call Big's fight a boss.
if you call it a boss.
Not really a boss
Yeah,
fight,
but like I
it's
said,
actually
at the
most
very least,
interesting
Amy
part of
has
this game.
0
Yeah,
boss. She's the only one who fights him. And Gamma has all the other E-series boss.
yeah.
Which So,
Gamma's last
it's
boss
rather-
fight is honestly not too bad. So,
Beta
Bad.
Mark II is really. The music for Beta Mark II is so good.
yes.
I'm also sad that we
And-
don't get to hear chaos.
Chaos.
Yes.
Now I forget. Did the comics really do anything with Chaos in particular? Of like Earth Novi?
There was like some sort of like future arc type of thing, where for whatever reason they had him fuse with Tikal. And they were known as Tick Chaos, I think.
Chaos.
Wow,
Yeah.
I thought,
That-
I
that's a
thought
situation
they
where
were
you just come up
they were
with a new
stretching with
name,
shit for
don't
Dragon
actually
Ball
mix them.
fusion names. Yeah.
No,
The- the
that
cra-
that
the-
sounds like one of those Poke Fusion names thing, you know?
The
Yeah, it
craziest
does,
part-
but this also definitely sounds like something Sonic would do because Sonic OC shit. Because that also sounds like a Sonic OC name too.
Yep.
The creepiest part about it though is that like the chaos is like horny for chaos energy.
Oh, and Knuckles isn't doing animation.
Eh, good enough.
Oh,
Michael's just
oh.
staring at us. He's like, well,
Why?
Guess I'll drown, or just stand in
his
water.
head was over the water. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll live.
Yeah. So I don't think I ever told you that this was a random thing one day. So my friend recently got back into comics. I mean within like the past year, and then he texted me one day. He's like, "Oh hey, guy named Ken Penders."
Oh fuck.
And
fuck.
my
Holy
only
shit.
response to him is, "I am so sorry."
Oh.
I couldn't.
I feel-
And he's like, "Oh wait, you do?" I was just like, "Look, this is literally like one of the few things every single Sonic fan agrees on how horrible this man is."
He won't stop. He keeps coming back.
Oh yeah. I think the most horrifying thing is I actually told him he actually has a wife and kids, which is terrifying if you think about it.
I hope he doesn't treat them the way he treats women's in the Sonic comics.
Well, he's been long out of the Sonic comics for years, so.
But he
Thank
keeps
God.
coming back, even though no one wants him to.
Wait, in the
He
comics?
No. Just more of like he keeps getting himself involved with the Sonic fandom, even though no one wants him to.
I was like, what
Get
the
out
fuck?
of here.
And
He,
like, no,
he
and-
reemerges from his pit of despair every once in a
Uh-uh.
while.
For
Trust me.
thousands of years, I have laid torment.
Who disturbs my Oh hey Sonic fanbase, what's up?
I feel like every
No,
few
and
months
that's
he always
like, no, none of us did.
every
It's
few
like, I
months
don't
he
care
always
if you're
comes.
like some classic purist or something, or only play the modern games, or someone sensible, or someone rabid. All of us fucking agree that that man needs to stay far away from Sonic.
Also, look at all this glorious poppin'.
Oh, it's beautiful. I
Man,
love
it's
it.
beautiful.
magnificent
It's almost
content.
like this was a fifth gener. Well, I mean, technically speaking, the Dreamcast is technically a sixth generation.
Well,
game,
it's
but
also
this is already-
technically running on DX, so.
That too.
So this is running on GameCube tech.
You got the fighting gloves. They're yellow.
Why don't you give me gloves with I am gay on them?
You got the
Yeah,
I am
I am
gay
gay.
gloves.
You got hail. You got herpes. You got
Serious issues.
You got the iron boots. You got the life belt. It stops you from drowning.
You got a serious spinal condition from carrying.
So much junk.
You got a tombstone.
You got the
got
Omo Chow gun. Sonic shorts for a time. 5 was still the best one, easily.
Wait, which one?
5.
5.
5 was still the best one, easy.
You got a ring. You got another ring.
Oh, did you guys ever see that hack where it's like
Omo Chow edition, yeah.
Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 Omo Chow edition, yeah.
Yeah. And
They actually, it got so bad in Sonic 2 Omo Chow edition that they had to change, they had to increase the time over cap to 30 minutes.
oh, it's better. The one with Sonic, the one with the SA2 mod, it just caused the most excruciating noise ever.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Was this in Sonic hacking contest last year? And I was just like, oh god, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
Yeah.
Take it to the temple,
Jojo,
take
just...
it. You were at the temple, Pat!
Right. I'm thinking of where the silver one is. That...
Good job. Good job.
Jojo, just go on YouTube or Newgrounds and look up Sonic Shorts. It won't be hard to
I
find.
think the Sonic Shorts are still on YouTube though.
Yeah, they're still on YouTube and
Paradox
Newgrounds.
still has them. Don't get me wrong. It's just that they've kind of, because most, if not all, of the Sonic Paradox guys, you know, have since. I mean, they still do animation and stuff, but they have since moved on because college and life and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a series they still occasionally do called Sonic Seconds, and they try to as frequently as they can release it on the 2nd of each month, and they're just shorts.
Yeah.
Camera?
Just
And some of them you could definitely, I mean, people who have been long-standing animators for Sonic Paradox, you could definitely see an improvement in animation.
Yeah.
if you want to see an improvement of animation, watch Nazdo Unleashed and then watch the Wrath of Nazdo trailer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that made
Yeah.
that.
Apparently the guy who made it went on to work on that DreamWorks movie Turbo.
Ah.
Yeah, and then he decided to just revisit it just to take a look, you know, just for old time's sake. What was I gonna say? Another thing. Oh yeah, so of course, Egg and like lights like pitch black. Sonic walks in. Eggman. Oh no! Now bear witness to my greatest, ultimate creation.
Wonder
I still have horror memories of
that image is burned into my skull and it won't leave.
One thing about Sonic Adventure, considering Sonic Shorts, Sonic Adventure ruined the Final Leg 2 for me. Crank the heat up. They fucking ruined that song for me.
You wanna know
His eyes are
something?
melted.
Kill Sonic with a laser, and then he'll be dead.
And then
I
can
can
do
do my
evil
evil
stuff.
You have a map, right?
I know it's by the cross trees.
Come on, Sonic, feel my fucking
funky
rhythm.
rhythm.
Ready for my robot Sonic?
Oh.
It's a good thing that I have a mute button for my microphone.
Is the other
Otherwise,
one?
all I would have to offer to this is me eating my dinner.
I love that. This as he pelvic
I mean,
thrusts
Stefan, I have some
Sonic's
chips
face.
right next.
Yeah,
Man.
except you guys actually can contribute to the conversation. I got
Oh, yeah,
nothing, just here for the fun.
the trilogy of the wax shorts when Big was looking for Froggy, he's like, Froggy looks in the garbage can. Froggy tips
Over a car.
Looks under Amy's skirt. Froggy,
Froggy, are you in
there?
there?
Turns around, about to slam him.
Yeah. Let me think.
That reminds me
What?
of a
What were we
reoccurring
doing
video
yesterday? Fun.
No,
that
that
wasn't
was not fun. You were
You were shoving me up your ass.
Ah!
That wasn't fun for either of us.
Yes, it
Yes, it
was.
Where you drop
Oh my god, I
it.
can't wait for Big's playthrough.
I think the one I remember is the Sonic.
Pause and just check the map because there is a map of the area on
There
the pause
is.
screen.
I never knew this existed.
Neither did I.
I never knew there was a map in Sonic Adventure. There's a map? Excuse me?
None of you know
Camera?
this existed.
There is a map.
Well,
Camera,
when
please?
When I
Thank
first
you.
played, when I first played through this, I didn't know there was a map. It wasn't until like years later I figured out. Oh, there's a map.
I've
This
been
would've
playing
been...
this game since like 2005.
This shows how often you
They
press
added
pause
the map
button, I
in
guess.
Sonic Adventure GX for the record. I think the hole is near the entrance to Sand Hill, so you just passed the entrance to
Okay.
Sand Hill. So you
Okay.
turn around.
Yeah. Here it is.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and oh no.
Aha! To get through tight spaces, use the circle button to slide.
So Tevi, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I got that clip you wanted.
Yeah, thank you.
How dare you try to infiltrate my
Hey,
home
ho,
and
ho.
hold
Save
me
that for
beneath
Sonic
my
3.
precious.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Break my rules.
Oh my god, here we go.
I'll
I
take
will
these-
take these of yours.
See,
This
how
was
you
sound
like it
wonderful.
Like it
yourself.
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 Leave this
the
island, you
island,
spiky little
spiky
fiend,
little
if you know
fiend, if
what's
you know
up for
what's
your
up for your
head.
Uh,
Hey, give those
Give those
back.
back.
No.
And he gets this weird ass face.
Okay,
I think
let's stop with the Sonic shorts, cause like holy shit.
oh, I was gonna bring up one of my favorites.
Okay, one more. But then we're done.
I think the one I basically remember is the Sonic X one where Chris is taking Sonic and friends to dinner and it just gives their exact predatorial things that they eat in real life.
Yeah,
Oh
Sonic
boy,
like
dead rabbit! Cat food? Really?
we must protect the queen. Attack!
I don't know what's worse, the fact that she kissed a dead body,
Body or
an animal, or a corpse.
Corpse.
Oh yeah, we're in Lost World, I think.
We're about to exit Lost
you're-
World.
Wait, is this Sonic Lost World?
Wait, yellow. Hey, you would've-
Nah,
you
nah,
would've-
nah, nah, nah.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
I actually like Wonder. I actually like
Wonderworld's
theme.
okay, but I don't think it. I think it really needed a vocal theme as well for Lost World. So.
Yeah.
Try digging maybe? Well,
I
no,
still-
it
I
has to be
still-
really red.
Yep. Okay.
I still need to,
You were just shy because I was thinking, oh, you're gonna pretty much meet the A rank requirement. I was
Ha!
like, oh.
What are ranks in Sonic Adventure?
Good enough.
Sonic Adventure 2. Oh no.
Oh no.
Rank mission, a B rank
Ranks, oh, no.
mission. Yeah, ranks is like.
Whoa!
Knuckles!
Knuckles!
Ah, my head became disattached from my body for a second.
Oh no.
You know, I saw an animation the other day where it's just like animal guards and stuff like that. It's like one sneaks up behind somebody, snaps their neck and moves on. And then it's an owl guard. They try and snap their neck and the owl's head just turns 180 degrees and then just shotguns them in the back.
I think. It's I brought this up last time we were doing some streaming. The fact that the wild area you can encounter Pokemon extremely higher level than you early
Yep.
on. And I was gonna play joke. No, I think the best joke that I saw was the Rainbow Rocket side quest in the post game of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Maxie from Team Magma brings out Groudon, and you have a Rowlet, and he turns his head around, and his animation is like, "Oh, are you fucking kidding me?" In caption.
Man,
Is this
Rowlet was
the
the best thing that
real
happened
life?
with Gen 7.
Is this just fantasy?
Is this just Final Fantasy?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, you
look.
know, I told my I
Move,
told my
Knuckles!
friend-
Get out the
I
way!
told my friend
Get
a
out
comment
the
I saw on
way!
Twitter concerning Bohemian Rhapsody. We'll all sing it. Oh, that's not like that's just like as a whole, Bohemian Rhapsody is just an okay song, but we'll sing it anyway.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, I was just like, you know what? That comment is very right.
Never gloat in victory unless you down air them off stage. Then totally do it. Okay, I've already talked to you.
Okay, I give up on Japanese homework for now.
Full steam ahead.
I mean, what level of Japanese are you taking?
Beginners.
Oh, like 101? Okay, that's nice.
I should probably learn some Japanese considering the place I'm going about to.
You win?
It's like, I think at this point I feel like, okay, I shouldn't. Okay, I want to learn Japanese, but I probably shouldn't learn it in the class setting. It doesn't work for me.
So what you're saying is, what am I fighting for? Got ya. Hello, don't miss
That's
it.
the wrong red robot.
Wait, it's a
I mean,
robot?
to be fair, Gamma does have a semi-existential crisis.
Hold on, now kid as a robot? The great son
Oh,
of Lord
Gamma.
continues on.
Wrong red robot, Gamma. Zero.
Funny.
No, I was calling Knuckles a robot.
Mecha Knuckles
I guess the
before.
way he says, oh no.
It doesn't help his case.
no.
Are we gonna see Chow's?
Oh god, you can still hear that water sound effect, and it's clearly just making the call sound
God.
silent.
Freaking the original SA1. Okay, one thing I'll have to say, but that bugs the fuck out of me between DX and like the original, SA1 Chow models are horrendous.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly like the Chow you see in these cutscenes are exactly how the Chow look like in the Chow Garden in the original release of Sonic Adventure. The updated models of Sonic Adventure 2 is the ones they stuck with. Why didn't they just change the cutscenes a little bit to add those?
Well, then again, for this one, I don't know if this is a DX thing or this is the Dreamcast mod for.
Oh, no. Again, they never updated this cutscene. These models were never changed in this cutscene. No Sonic Adventure. That wasn't a DX mod thing.
It must do something.
Again, we have better quality models for them in the Chow Garden because they use the SA2 Chow models. And that's something even the better SA1 mod, the better SADX mod did not change because they're like, yeah, that's actually probably true.
Apparently Sophie had some power problems.
These Chow models look so fucking ugly.
Told you.
Wait a minute, I remember.
So yeah, I kind of nodded off. How Kingdom Hearts go?
Pretty good.
It went okay. We found
He's
another
dealing
answer
with the
report.
Sins, and now he's waiting to do cleanup before taking on the Durgan.
It always really bugs me with the with Knuckles' hands because the metal shovels like things are clearly two different sizes on each of his hands, and it really bugs me.
Animation, you're a bitch.
Be better than what you are. Fix it. It's an old game. We can't fix it.
Fix it.
The fuck?
Broken pieces of Master Emerald.
And the Master Emerald is suddenly a TV.
Hello?
I have to restore the pieces.
Okay, I said something weird. Like, this Discord just disconnected me without disconnecting me.
The what?
Weird.
I've had
Also,
that happen.
JoJo, that was a bad joke.
Also,
You know
by
what
the
it is.
way, they're trying to make it look like that he's coming out of Red Mountain, but in Gamma's story, that makes no sense because the ship is long gone at that point. The carrier has been destroyed by this point. So,
What?
whoops.
It's still incomplete. It looks alright to me.
I got a good laugh out of that cutscene of Knuckles watching Gamma go away, run away into the distance, and then you just see Gamma stop because that's where his pathing ended.
Yeah.
He's still on screen.
So, in other news, I've been playing Cadence of Hyrule lately. I never knew I needed a whistling version of Gerudo Desert in my life.
Oh, dude, the Gerudo Desert remix for Cadence of Hyrule is fucking amazing.
Still need to sit down and play that
I
one.
thought he was never played Crypt of the Necrodancer. God damn, early game is hard.
I think it's like only $3 on the eShop right now.
Cadence of Hyrule? Or Crypt of the
No,
Necrodancer?
Crypto the Necromancer.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that Cadence of Hyrule is...
A Zelda game
$3.
on sale.
Hello, Ultimate Ninja. How's it going?
Hello.
I I just finished the third. I just finished the Gerudo Ruin, so I got my third key item and shit. Hooray!
Oh, yeah, in Sonic Shuffle, yeah, the Chao's AI is absolutely stupidly good in Sonic Shuffle.
I don't know if I should be pleased about this or terrified.
It's basically the Peach AI of the game.
I don't know if I should be pleased or this or terrified again.
Um,
If it's your
was
children,
it supposed to show Gamma in that shot?
Just what
See, seriously, I have had that whistling version of Gerudo Desert stuck in my head. And I'm trying to navigate my way through Death Mountain now, and it's proving to be a little taxing.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna install the mod.
Better SADX mod?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, is anyone, like, out of curiosity, has anybody taken a look at, like, seriously getting Ring Fit Adventure? Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have started to show interest.
There's a
That
couple of those Switch Fit games that I was tempted on doing, but I just didn't have the money to spend on them.
Ugh, jeez. Went down the wrong way. Wait, what? Did you have... Oh, yeah, that's right. You had to go towards the bridge.
Oh,
and
right,
then
right,
the
right,
water
yeah.
drain, because this must be to the way to the sky deck, blah, 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 and all that stuff.
Oh my god, camera!
Yep, one thing, a lot, and like, this isn't even just 3D, this isn't even just Sonic Adventure. A lot of 3D games had a problem with this back then.
Thank you for the
Yes,
battle,
so
good
my interest in Death Battle is mostly one of the 3D animators who's been working on it lately.
Alright.
Otherwise, I don't really watch
Be
it.
right back.
I will admit Death Battle's been getting a lot better in its animation, especially this season. The 3D fights have been getting way better. Because the 3D fights in Death Battle have always looked kind of jank, but this
Did
season
you
they've
not
been
get the
looking
emblem?
really
you can go back
good.
in there and
Yeah.
get it,
One
but...
of the animators, Donovan H, I forget what.
Wow, nice camera angle, game!
Yeah, good job, game.
Huh?
Donovan, he's the one who does the Smash Academia videos,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been working on the Death Battle.
Did he
3D
work on the
animation.
newest Ganondorf Dracula one?
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah, because that battle,
saw it?
the battle animation was fantastic on that
Yeah.
one.
Who won
I
that,
follow
by the
him and I
way?
retweeted his cuts when he shared them, so you probably
By
saw
the way,
that.
and it better not have been Ganondorf. Let's be realistic here.
Who do you think won that one? It's pretty
If it
obvious.
was Ganondorf, I'm going to be rather angry.
Nah.
Okay, because I'd say being realistic here, it should be Dragon.
Like, it's
But
one
it's
of those. I
Smash
think the
Bros.
animation and stuff like that has been getting way better in Death Battle, but the one complaint I have is that the matchups have been pretty one-sided for a lot of them as of late.
Like what?
Like, Aang and Ed, and Elric, like, Ed, I love you, but come on. Aang is just gonna destroy you in that
Yeah,
one.
he's gonna demolish you. I'm sorry, but dude.
That's
Yeah.
not even close.
Any other ones? Although I wouldn't have picked either of those two against each other, so that's a weird matchup. But
Yeah,
anyway.
it's kind of a weird matchup for that one. One of the better, like, evener matchups was probably the Weiss and Mitsuru one. One was probably
Oh,
one of the closer
Ice
ones that
Queens,
they've had.
okay.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
Which, by the way, Mitsuru has a great badass moment in that fight.
Oh yeah, freaking
Yeah,
Ruby Rock. I hate Yang versus Tifa. That was biased.
That was-
as fuck.
Wait, which one? The
Tifa
Yang
versus
Tifa
Yang
one. What
Tifa.
about it?
Biased as fuck in favor of Tifa. I was just like, okay, back when I was into Ruby, I was like, let me tell you why a lot of this is bullshit, and this would have been a little more evenly matched.
But in the Mitsuru Weiss one, it's just like they're really close to the end of the battle, and Weiss is just like, how strong are you? Mitsuru pulls up the Awakener to her head, strong enough, and then just summons the Persona again.
Yeah, okay, again,
All I
yeah,
really heard
Mitsuru
about
would
that
definitely
was
win
that
that
they
fight
kind of
because, just
undersold
because of
how-
the Persona.
Kind of, the most I actually heard about that was that they kind of undersold how powerful Megadolan's supposed to be. But other than that, I've heard nothing but
Wait,
good
wait,
things
hold-
about
wait.
that fight.
Wait, can Mitsuru learn Megadolion? Wait a minute.
Yes.
I don't recall her actually being able to know that.
I remember I looked it up before and it did show up in one of her skill lists. I can find it again.
I'll look at
Okay.
this.
Which one? Is it Arena? Because I don't recall her being able to learn it in 3!
No, she does. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have it.
Last I checked, I think the only person who actually has the capacity to learn Megadolion is the player character. And I don't think they allowed a party member to learn it until Naoto in 4.
No, right here. It says the answer.
And the answer.
Oh! You know what? I burned everything about the answer for my
So
memory,
that's
'cause
probably
God,
why.
it sucked.
I never played it, so I definitely don't know anyone's move.
It's not good. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I
There's
know
a
there
reason
was
I
a
won't
lot.
play it.
I know that there was a thing with Ukraine. That's all I'm gonna say.
I swear, I keep hearing mixed
I
things
said this,
about the
you went to
answer.
a point the answer is the reason why I forever will not like Yukari. I mean, as a person.
Most people.
Party member's another story. Like, she's an excellent party member.
She has one of the smarter AIs. She does what she needs to do.
Hello?
If I was basing the characters off of their fucking party AI, I would...
Discord, it disconnected me, reconnected me, says I'm not here, but it's showing me in the call. I'm so confused.
I'm kind of having the same issue, but that's because my power went out for a bit.
Yeah. Sophie has external problems. We don't know what's up with Alexandra right now. But
I
yeah,
have
if we were going
Photoshop
off of
saved my work.
P3 party AIs, I would despise Mitsuru and absolutely adore Yukari.
Oh yeah, if we went off Mitsuru's hair is awful. Persona 3.
I'm gonna go for all the status effects. We're fighting the boss. Status effects!
It's like, the moment, if you need Mitsuru to party, switch off, do act freely. Just switch that off immediately.
Yeah.
But make her act as aggressive as fucking possible.
I still need.
Got that
I
one.
can definitely say it was fun doing Persona 3 Portable and actually having control of Mitsuru, so she was actually a goddess, because it was like, hey, now you can actually do your mind charge when I need you to do it.
Yep. It's like, I do find it funny about Skydeck. It is implied that Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are all in the area at the same time, and the reason why the stage keeps changing in Sonic's, and this section of the stage keeps changing for Sonic, is because Knuckles is fucking with it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Again, that's one of the things I do like about what this game kind of did with the interconnecting plots, that there's a little gameplay stuff between each of them that kind of imply that a lot of them are in the stage at the same time and that kind of thing. Or that, in order of what the characters go for this stage, you'll see little things that change and stuff like that.
Also, I cannot wait for the cross tag update.
Oh, you mean the one who still just adds a grand total of one Ruby character?
Well, let's
Again,
just be
I'm
real,
not
they're gonna still
fan
keep
of
doing.
Ruby, but even still, I'm just like, you guys made such a fucking big deal out of this. You only have 5 characters out of the entire roster. That's.
Well, it's
kinda
because
sad.
they're also doing a bunch of other guest characters now at this point.
I mean, before the bunch of other guest characters happened.
That just
Really
kind of
had-
cross tag in
Became
general has
vegan.
just been so slow on its updates. Like, that's been the
Yeah.
big thing that's kind of kept. Well, one of the combat system being really, really basic in the game, and 2 of just how slow the updates have been to the game. Just made me not really interested in it anymore.
Well, I will say Neo is becoming a much more relevant this coming volume, though. I'm kind of wondering if it's
I figured she wasn't dead. She didn't die on screen, so she ain't dead. So.
When I was still in the Ruby, my biggest question was like, alright, we didn't see her die, so when's she coming back? And then they finally
Yeah,
got
because
around to it,
I was like,
wow,
I know
about
the
time.
rule of thumb with any of Monty's properties of if they died on screen, they are indeed dead.
To restore the Master Emerald.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not actually sliding all the way to the left like he normally does when I play this story.
We finally learned how to get some
Ruby
traction.
Raiko, Peach Zelda, I think, is one of the ones that made them change how they do verdicts and stuff like that, and where they
not
pull
again.
from.
What is the meaning
Scrooge
of
McDuck and
this?
Shovel Knight, that one I don't have really an issue with, and U2 Shadow, they made a pretty convincing argument that, yeah, just U2 basically just needs to fuck with Shadow's mind once and he wins the battle. Like, because Shadow literally has shown that he has very, very weak mental,
What happened here?
you know,
Yeah, like even when it comes to like Rouge and Omega, you do anything that bad to them, he'll just go into massive ballistic mode.
Yeah,
Like,
because
um,
I think Shadow the Hedgehog was like their.
PSB, if you're wondering why they picked Neo for Blaze Blue, I am positive it's because she doesn't talk. That's less work for
Yeah.
them.
Well, she
So,
technically she does yawn, but
so
She's
you
mute.
guys,
She's still mute.
you guys want to see something funny?
What?
Oh,
did you
We're playing
scabbard?
Sonic Adventure. Everything we see is funny.
Go to the NSFW thing on my server.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, wait, this is supposed to be
Oh
fun?
god.
It just randomly popped up on my Twitter
The
feed. I'm like,
vlog.
"Ah, that's funny.
Discord, don't.
Well then.
Doing this! Hold on! I haven't seen One Piece in years, and even I know Nami will punch the shit out of Luffy for doing that.
Yeah.
Or this is one of those 10 photos taken before disaster.
Oh, she is enjoying this!
Until like 5 seconds later and then punch.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's an edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Okay,
looking at Luffy's lips. Those look off.
I finally found all the missing pieces,
Well,
but
Ruby Raiko, I believe Shadow has fallen victim to mind control in a lot of different instances, including the comic and Sonic X and stuff like that.
Yeah, the dude is not. It's like. the
Like
dude may
he's
be
shown
powerful.
multiple times that it's super easy to mess with him.
Like the dude as powerful. Like the dude has to have a weakness. He's like he's statistically is the strongest Sonic hero on the roster. They have to give him some sort of weakness here.
Which I've always kind of hated. Well, it's mainly been since Sonic X, like, they really were hammering at that point. Just, like, in the games, it was pretty even between Shadow and a lot of the rest of the cast. But once Sonic X happened, in Sonic X, it's like, he wins, like, literally every fight he was a part of. Like, I don't think he lost a single time.
Yeah.
like your edgelord.
No. I wouldn't say he won every fight. I think at most it was a draw, and that was like late into the series.
Oh, yeah,
But-
right, Chaos.
What about the best death battle? Goomba versus Poopa.
Well, the best ones, I actually still think the choreography of the Yang and Tifa one is still one of the best ones.
I still think that was just biased as fuck, though, in favor of Tifa.
Let's see.
Yang won.
Yang won that one.
I remember hearing some decent
That's
things
right.
about Dante versus Bayo.
That was a pretty good one. I was salty at first because
it was exactly what you did. Like everyone's like, "What did it Bayo win?" It's like, okay, let's be fucking real here.
I was
Come
salty
on.
about that Bayo didn't win that one, but then when I rewatched it recently, okay, like yeah, this one's great.
That only made sense. Come fucking on,
I mean,
people.
come on. Dante's entire gimmick is that he gets impaled by his own sword at least once per game.
Yeah. Other
be
one,
durable as
Smokey.
fuck.
I think a lot of the joke ones are one of their best ones. I think the best one of those is Smokey versus McGruff. It's probably one of the best ones.
The crime dog. Wait, what?
Yes, it did Smokey versus McGruff the Crime Dog. It was amazing.
I missed that one.
And what I love about those is that they take anything from the PSAs and stuff like that as canon. Like Smokey can become the size of a mountain, like kind of thing. McGruff as because there was a McGruff branded monster car, he has access to that and stuff like that.
And
yeah,
there
mine.
goes.
Whoa, his
And-
model was glitching out a little bit on the way down.
Whoa, I saw that.
A little
It was
bit.
like,
Uh-oh. It's totally not part of the CGI.
What the
So
fuck
I
was
love somebody posted a picture that was like the 2007 Internet Starter Kit, and it had things like MySpace, IMDb, Sonic OCs, DeviantArt, Newgrounds.
Yep, you an OG if you remember this.
I am not OG.
I'm surprised
God.
young
I
me
still
didn't
remember
spend
that
more
one
time in
time
Newgrounds.
I think it was either Sonic Retro or TSSZ or something like that did a Sonic OC like fan contest, like actual, like you will actually win some cash if you like depending on how well it is, and the honorable mention, and I don't think you can find it anymore, unfortunately, because I always found it on DeviantArt until like relatively recently. The honorable mention, and it's like before you start saying anything.
Was
let me
it
finish
suck the
explaining.
cock? Was that it?
Yes, it was suck. It was suck the cock. Here's the thing, though.
I'm not
The
looking that
reason
up.
why it was honorable mention is that person actually replicated the Sonic art style really freaking well, so he wanted to.
Yeah, dude, he made like an adventure render for it, and it looked like official art, and it really freaked
it
me
looked like
out.
official art. I think the only reason it was honorable mention was the name.
But yeah, in
Probably
general,
be
kind
on
of
this
looking at
floating
the
island forever.
list, most of the death battles this season have actually been really good, because like the past
Guarding
two
the
seasons were
Master
pretty
Emerald
bad
again.
for me, honestly, but like this season's been pretty good.
Dude,
What?
the Ganondorf
What?
versus Dracula fight was awesome.
Yeah.
The last death battle thing I heard about, which I think may have been last season, was the 5-way Mega Man fight, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with the result, but my bias towards Battle Network is just like, okay.
I mean, I have some major Battle Network bias, but I'd absolutely probably throw my money.
So
into
Knuckles
Yeah,
resorts to his fate of being stuck in an island
yeah.
for about a
Which-
game.
Which, yeah,
And
like I
now
would
can
love that
die.
ending if it actually meant anything for Knuckles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
Knuckles, but you're too popular. To
but yeah, for that
island.
battle
Knuckles.
royale of poor Volnut in that one, because he just got kind of shat on that.
Oh yeah, he kind of just like came and went. Like seriously.
It was like Volnut and Classic were just gonna be screwed in that battle, just straight up.
Uh-huh.
The fact that
Like,
X is
I-
there definitely didn't bode well for Classic.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm literally you, but better. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, basically. I'm just thinking the Super Gunner version. Here I come, rougher than Knuckles.
No, that's some of the Knuckles.
Only the
You
Silver
call me
Gunner
Knuckles.
version for me.
Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I rather flex the Knuckles.
Here I come.
We get it,
Tougher than
Knuckles.
Knuckles. The best of Knuckles, tougher than Knuckles.
Well, I love both versions that Silver Gunner did for this song.
Wait, what's the other one? I've probably heard it, but I don't remember
like-
it off the top of my head.
It's like loud set. Like
Streaking doo
loud
loud
sounds.
sounds.
Ah! Are the
What in the
elements that keep me fucking.
Okay, I remember it now.
We're gonna have to talk to you about high quality rips.
It's just like, wanna fight? No. Ah, shit. I just love the long pause after no.
No!
Hold on, let me see if I can find that version.
Please do.
Knuckles, your face.
Yeah, Knuckles' face wasn't that great.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, they caught me during in between.
In between frames, now Twitter is gonna roast me.
Oh, version was the OST version.
I think OST is the one that's the other one.
And let me make sure.
Okay, I gotta get 7-zip.
The dude's nickname was fucking Sushi. What?
I miss high quality rips so much. And I was so upset because when I went to MagFest this year, they had a Siva Gunner panel and I wanted to go to it, but then their channel got taken down.
Aww.
During MagFest, and then we had the whole panel because that was basically at that point. I was just like, yeah, nah. I went to go hang out with some Proton John's mods and stuff at that point because I was like, yeah, well, that's just put a damper on things.
That's a weird frame for Knuckles. That's not even an in between. Too much teeth.
Oh wait, I think after this loop comes the line.
Nico, Nico, ni.
No.
I have
Hold
to
on, let me
finish
just
this.
make sure.
I have to finish this My Hero Academia pick drawing that I'm making, but I'm kind of postponing on it because I have to do special effects, and I don't like drawing special effects.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
So, Patrick, what else are we doing tonight for SA1?
Amy's story. Right after this.
Hey, it's the best girl.
Well, there's
And
plays,
not
but
really
still.
fast girl. Don't-
Like maybe fourth
She's kind of
best girl.
the only girl in this situation.
Chow outrank her. That's all I'll say.
I forgot about that. Cleanse yourself. No.
No.
This is the version. Hold on, I'm linking it. This is the one.
There.
Oh, hold on.
baby
Here it comes.
Raiko.
Shh, shh. I am still convinced the line is, I was born by myself, I don't need a boss, I get it on by
I
myself.
get it on by myself. Yeah, I know. I think that's actually the line, though.
But because I've always heard people say that I don't need a posse, but I always hear, I don't need a posse, I get it on by myself.
No, it's I don't need a posse. Okay, by the way, I linked this Even Gunner song in Twitch chat.
Okay,
If you get
let's just play this once, just for the hell of it.
Oh,
Oh, your volume on the game is kind of low.
Well, otherwise, the volume is just gonna be insanely loud. Okay.
Here I come, rougher than knuckles. The best of them, tougher than knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles. I'm hard as Knuckles. It ain't hard to chuckle. I break them down whether they knuckles. Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I'm independent since my first chuckle. First Knuckles, still the Knuckles, then no Knuckle chuckle. Born on an island in the Knuckles. Blood come Knuckles. Flows inside me. My doo-doo flows. Streaking blood. Cleanse yourself. No.
Okay.
Cleanse yourself with them calm statements that's in you.
Wait, hold on.
Knuckles. Knuckles.
Okay, alright.
High class art.
Again, the best part of that is the cleanse yourself. No.
Cleanse yourself.
No. Ah, shit.
Yoshimitsu just his comment to me. I don't even. Ultimate Greninja face pump. Stopped at volume 4. No, actually, no, wait. Yeah, I did stop it. Wait, did I go 4 or 5? No, I stopped at volume 5. I finished 5, and then I just stopped.
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped at volume 4 because I was just mainly just Yeah, I stopped at 4 just because I kind of got bored at that point, even though I felt like it was getting better at that point.
I
For,
think
like,
it
the
was
first 3
the
episodes.
lowest point is probably because it had like a bunch of production troubles out the scene. But after that, they had a much smoother production for volume 6 and 7, and I can say volume 6 is miles better.
By the way, this is now completely this is now completely a separate timeline at this point, so this scene no longer makes sense.
And I remember when I was saved by Sonic.
In an alternate timeline.
Ah.
How much money do you think Amy actually has?
Yes.
She lives in her own apartment, I guess, so she has enough to pay rent.
What does she do for a living?
Have you seen Froggy?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The most
I've
unfortunate
seen that
thing for
one, I've
Amy
seen
in
the
this-
giant dick behind her, I've seen...
One of the most
I-
unfortunate things for Amy in this game is how often she does the gasp face, which is just so abusable.
Yeah.
Oh yes, PSP, that is correct.
'Cause it's,
Volume 6 introduced Ruby's sassy Iroh. And
Yeah, birdie. But, yeah, so to kind of go back to that ballad, if you want to see some of the more modern stuff that I think has gotten really good production value, the newest one, the Ganondorf Dracula one's
Yeah.
really good.
That one's really good.
Still
kind of pissy that Ganondorf lost, but oh well.
yeah, Wii Smitsuru is another really good one, the Mega Man Battle Royale. For the sprite one, definitely the Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon one's great. Wario and Deity's another really good one. And then it was a little while
Wait,
ago.
wait, no, there's an emblem.
It was a little while ago, but they did do a live action one with Nightwing and Daredevil, and that one's really good.
One of Eggman's robots.
Also, oh my god, that clipping! Holy shit!
And somehow you got away, right?
Oh wow.
Don't worry.
Doing the bird's hair.
Guys, I just have one question.
Yeah?
Is the bird the word?
I'll stand by you all the way.
Those are too
Kind of
old
for this
memes.
campaign.
Well, everybody's
Amy,
heard about the bird.
Amy, go back in the store. There's an emblem.
I'm sorry. I forgot there was a line in the Zima Grown Up version. It's just like, oh, you know, during the chorus, it's like freedom will be waiting. That part is like a freedom will be waiting when the Sonic series stops.
When the Sonic series stops.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know what? I'm bored with civilization. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. The,
I mean, you
the
hit him,
freaking
so.
hamburger stand guy. Many a TRG joke was made with that.
Yep.
This is taking
Down
forever.
with society!
Down with the man.
Good.
Hold on,
These
hold on.
songs
It's
people
the
legendary.
sewer's not open. I wish I could prove him down there.
Mo.
Aw.
Send them to space.
Damn.
Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah,
No,
Hold
you
on,
didn't-
I got an
If you
idea.
haven't-
I
if
got
you
an
haven't
idea.
watched
Give
one
me
of
a hot
those
second.
Adventure Let's Play, it's so funny.
Can I lock him in here? Damn it.
Aw.
No, wait, that's not heavy enough? Bullshit!
Alright, Pat, you being cheesy motherfucker.
I will give you an egg.
I don't want your
Can I,
egg.
can I get some proton eggs in chat, please?
I offer you an egg in this trying time.
I do not want your egg.
I do not have an egg, so you can have this.
And Amy flies. Wee!
Yeah, she gets some serious airtime with the hammer.
Hey, Ruby, you said Volume 6 is much better than Volume 5, but its issue is something that Mass Effect 3 is constantly criticized for, which is what?
What? Wait.
I mean,
I don't play Mass Effect.
again,
so I don't know
I've been
what-
very neutral on Ruby. I don't really have any
Well,
strong.
I don't do anything Rooster Teeth because a lot
Yeah.
of, like, their work conditions have come to light lately, and I just refuse to watch anything until they improve their
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, just
Yeah.
with
The thing is, it's more of a upper management that's
Oh,
screwing
by
over,
the
not
way,
actual
on the
creators.
subject of Amy, there was the convention I went to a couple of weeks ago. There was an amazing Amy cosplay on the cosplay contest. Like, she built up her Pico hammer and everything, and she got an honor. She got second place novice. So
nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I think you should be his bodyguard a little while.
nice.
Gonna go help with the
Awesome.
birdie.
But
my
yeah,
God,
it's
she's
with
like-
Ruby. I've just been I'm very on a neutral. I don't really have any strong opinions on it or anything. The only strong opinion I really have is that season 2 was probably one of the biggest wastes of time I've seen in a show in a long time.
My strong opinion concerning Ruby lately is, oh God, what the fuck did they do to John?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
I
stole that
Elizabeth
design,
Banana
and even
hair.
I was just like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Puberty hit him like a motherfucking truck.
That's not puberty.
even
That's
the
not
character-
puberty. I think that's the
Barbershop and
opposite of
getting his
puberty.
Money ripped off.
Because I like how even people who dropped Ruby even are just like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure I saw it because I
John-
followed Sophie, so that got shared to me. I was like, oh, you poor child.
Wait, why did the screen turn red there? Did Amy murder someone along the way?
Well, yeah, of course. She had to murder the
Amy is
competition.
capable of murder. But yeah, but look, even like the character designer came in like, hey, I designed John to wear and run, and he put a disclaimer like, by the way, I live for John Hair discourse.
Okay, I'm really.
Why did they cut it to that? Like,
Hold on.
showed-
I'm really hoping Sonic in this scene just doesn't actually walk and just slides, because he can do that sometimes. Come on.
What are we waiting for? It says cute couples getting free.
But ugly
Access
couples have to
denied.
pay.
No uggos allowed.
Ah, damn it, he didn't slide, but sometimes he can do that.
Yeah. By the way, Urban, are you here? Or
Yeah.
just Heavy?
Yeah.
Use the astral raid on Master. I did it twice. I'm so happy.
Oh god, it's really 50-50 for me. I could do it, but it's
I mean, the problem with the Master level astral raid is you have to have good co-op people. Like, if you have people who have less than 20,000 might A and not an all-light team B, you're fucked.
Well, the other thing is your AI partners, because I have many times where they just stood it where the attack was coming from, and they just got one-shot it.
Oh yeah, that also happened to me too, and it took me a number of tries before I actually had my whole entire team survive, but I did it.
Also, weirdest fucking music track in the game.
In here,
Yeah.
or baby sounds. I don't know why.
I don't know why there's baby sounds in here. It's really fucking creepy.
Wait, there's baby sounds?
Yeah.
And the song.
I never heard that when I played the game.
Babe.
How'd you not hear them?
Maybe I had the volume low.
Well, it is Sonic Adventure, so the first few seconds is.
Yeah, immediately, so I just turned down my TV all the way down.
Oh, Pat, you know when we get to the end credits, we're playing Siva Gunner's Open, well, part of Siva Gunner's Open Your Heart.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, Robot Sophie's back.
Sophie, you bottin'.
For Halloween, it's just Sophie in a robot costume.
Yeah, basically.
You can
Yeah.
clearly see that part where the level ends.
What? No, you're crazy.
It's almost
that?
like this game wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to be in widescreen, and then someone modded it to be widescreen.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's what happens, I think, again, if you do that with, the mod and everything. Like, when Big is flying the Tornado 2 off of the egg carrier, he goes out of the boundaries of the screen.
Magnificent.
Yep.
Fuck you,
Sophie, are you
Zero.
still a robot?
I hope not.
Yeah,
I need to
you're
get an
good.
answer, okay.
You're good, you're good. I was waiting for everyone else to
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna need to. Discord's fucking with me. Give me a second. Let me reset
I think
this.
Discord in general has just been really down tonight. You might need to Control Alt Delete it and reload it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We got rid of Sonic. Just
I wonder what
now,
happened to Sonic.
Birdie. And Birdie's just
I
like,
wonder what happened to Sonic.
Okay. Hopefully it'll stay up this way.
I mean, if I can give my thoughts on Rui, I actually really like the whole fairy tale motif and the action. It's got a bit of problems, but there's still a lot of things that I like that I still continue watching it.
Well, like I said,
there is-
I think one of my biggest problems is it just feels like it takes forever for stuff to happen, unless it's Season 3 where too much happens too quick.
Well, ironically, Volume 6 is like, oh, you want stuff happen here? We're gonna have stuff happen in the first three episodes of the volume. But I think I still stick with it because the production team is trying to improve.
Season 3 of Dragon Prince. I am so excited for Season 3 of Dragon
I
Prince.
still need to sit down and watch Dragon Prince.
Oh, Dragon Prince is so good.
Season 3 starts
It's so
next
good.
month. So it's a really quick binge. Like, if you have a Saturday, you can easily binge it.
Alright. Is it only
It's
on
so
one?
good.
more now.
What season
only
is it on
available.
right now?
It's on Season 3 starts on the 22nd.
And how many episodes are there per season? Are they like an hour or half an hour long?
No, they're only 30 minutes. There's only 9. It's from a lot of the people who made Avatar: The Last Airbender. There are only 9 episodes per season so far, so there are 18 episodes.
Oh, okay, so
total.
that's pretty quick, yeah.
Like I said, it's an easy binge.
I like it a lot.
Okay! Not that bird.
You give me the bird. Flips you off.
I gave you what you asked!
If this wasn't an
Trying
A-rated
to be
game,
a
maybe we'd totally
smartass,
do that.
are
Why
you?
did our skirt flip up a little bit? Amy, please control your skirt.
You don't even know?
I just want to get more news on Season 3 of Castlevania. Please tell us
Yeah.
it's sometime next year, please. Like, it's just the best adaptation of a game ever, and I'm just like,
I never get this. Why is Gamma
how we rewrite code. Genlock screwed up pretty much. Yeah, whoever was in charge of Genlock pretty much took development from their other shows, and it's kind of the main overwork area where that happened.
Like I said, they better fucking fix that, or I'm not like until I hear otherwise, I ain't supporting Rooster Teeth.
Like all I know is that when it comes, I think it's separate from the Ruby production. So again,
well, like I said, it's still bad work conditions, so I'm just like Rooster Teeth.
Really need a union.
Yeah, they really need a union, and that's why game developers need a fucking union, and they don't do it because they were just like, but we can't get us like for the fuck, like there's strength in numbers, people, come on. Oh yeah, I also heard Genlock has a lot of problems in terms of like as a show itself anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I've not been hearing great things about Genlock in general.
It's like the idea is there. The problem is that they try to pull a Ruby Volume 3 too early.
And that was kind of one of my big problems, where just like it felt like honestly a lot of stuff in Volume 3 should have been spread out throughout the entire. It felt like Volume 3 should have been spread out between Volume 2 and Volume 3.
Actually, I do think the events of Volume 3 was supposed to happen at the end of Volume 2, but they moved it to Volume 3. So that might explain why Volume 2 felt kinda...
Well, now we gotta play this awesome game!
Awesome game!
It's like... Hammer.
The problem with this game is the fact that Amy's hammer lets off a shockwave.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm having Jack 2 flashbacks.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Whack-a-Metalhead wasn't that bad.
No, it was pretty bad.
I'm having flashbacks.
A lot of the shit you had to go through in that game, it was nowhere near that bad.
I wasn't saying it was a bad thing. I'm just having flashbacks. I quite enjoyed that.
Get the warrior feather.
How did Eggman make his game? The dude was fucking bored. He has a freaking like hobby horse Eggomatic in his like private quarters.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
The version of Eggman Land is literally an amusement park. And Sonic Colors stuff, so...
Yeah, that's what I'll let you do.
Through the hot shelter and find the way out.
But we're gonna head back in and get AB's other upgrade.
I don't think you can get it until the egg carrier crashes.
Let me see if I can. I think you can get it. Oh.
Cat is purring up a storm.
He's purring.
I miss my doggy.
Fuck. Fuck.
Just sitting here slowly racking up everything in the treasure trade. I'm gonna clear out this. Oh yeah, by the way, Urban, I'm already. Let me see. How many trick or treats have I gotten? I have 370,000 out of 1 million at this point. I'm almost halfway through this
Could
list.
somebody check up just to make sure of what the point requirement for Longhammer is?
That
Well,
was
apparently
4,000.
you can't get it right now.
I don't think you can get it until the egg carrier crashes.
I'm just seeing, real quick.
let me
we
check.
had two
Test
different
this,
people
Pat!
in chat on top of Alexandra saying you can't do it yet.
Because I remember being able to do it before.
No, you can't get it. It's the same thing with Gamma's second upgrade. You have to wait till the egg carrier crashes.
World state must change.
I was about to say.
Alright, fine.
Change.
After the egg carrier crashed.
Alright.
I looked it up and I can confirm.
Oh gosh, I love Hot Shelter's music.
Yeah. It's the only stage Sonic doesn't go through, which is kind of weird.
Yep. There were 11 stages in this game, and that's the only one Sonic doesn't
Bam!
go through. And interestingly enough, the main three, i.e. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, none of them go through Hot Shelter.
Yeah. This is only for the second half of the cast.
Yep.
She whirls and rolls
Oh,
around.
gosh, but I love.
And Amy's
both
is like the
Hot
most
Shelter
complete
songs.
version of the stage, so.
Both sections of it. Also,
It's
thanks
built
to
around
SGB
her.
and the Runaway guys, I didn't even know there was more sections to the stage for Big.
Yeah. They only really exist if you,
If you going for the B or A rank
Yeah.
missions.
And Big, for some
just
reason,
like-
is the fastest when it comes to
when it comes to ladder climbing.
Climbing ladders. Yep.
Whirl the Kraken goes before the giant robot catches me, who is taking a while to catch up.
Yeah.
We must appease money. I mean, what?
Ooh, if Hot Shelter was remade for Sonic Generations, basically, oh.
I think it's left
Oh.
one, right? 3.
Yep.
Probably a mod on Hot Shelter somewhere in the Generation modding community.
Probably.
So that Project Hero mod demo is just give them a full thing to work with.
For what?
The Project Hero thing, yeah, they had at Sage. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Features up Zero, just saying.
Well, you can
Zero just
hit
see-
zero a limited amount of times.
Yeah, they didn't want to completely break it to make it like you could just keep jumping.
Yeah, and I'm saving those hits for the end of the level.
Yeah, because that can get pretty hectic. I believe Zero is probably the hardest to avoid in Hot Shelter.
Yeah.
It's those that you're in his territory.
Bye, Zero!
Get baited!
Always love to do that.
Eee!
Yeah, get some baited going in chat.
Okay, you know, Ruby, Raiko, that's a very valid point. He says here's what they do to propose to improve their team's working conditions. I'm not going to refuse to watch them so that the animators can receive proper compensation. But I will be pushing for the cancellation of Genlock. Having a project as ambitious as that for a company as small as User Teeth is going to cause a lot of problems. And
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
I think
Oh yeah, wait, PSB, did you watch Josh Scorcher's video on that too? I didn't know that either!
What about Josh's video?
Sonic
The
Forces
top
was
10 Sega
outscored
fails?
versus the big red button.
Okay, admittedly, I haven't watched much from the Countdown community in years, so what?
So
what
yeah,
was-
he's been doing top 10 sales and development companies, and unsurprisingly for top 10 Sega fails, number 1 was all the Sonic fuck-ups. But he brought up, we didn't know, or at least one of the reasons why Sonic Forces was so Big Red Button worked on it.
Really?
Huh.
I came back to what?
Apparently, Big Red Button had a big hand in Forces.
Big Red Hand. Ha!
Ah,
That explains a lot.
I know.
that's
Were they
well.
Sonic
Okay,
Boom?
Sega, why are you still
Then
working
again,
with
Big
them?
Red Button also got screwed over a lot with Sonic Boom thanks to Sega. So I'm kind
Well, I
of...
mean,
Yeah.
okay, there's Sonic Boom and then Forces. Like that's 2 strikeouts in a row.
But I still have to say, even though Sega semi-screwed them over, they still are a lot. They still had a lot to be at fault for with Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Not Sonic Forces. Sonic Boom.
Because Sonic Boom's level design and stuff like that still is just really fucking bad.
The thing is, it wasn't supposed to be a Sonic game to begin with. Just Sega like, hey, if you want to finish this game, make it a Sonic game. It's like, okay. Oh, we're gonna put it on the Wii U. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, even then, like, before they had with their prototypes and stuff like that, were running on PC and stuff like that. So, again, it's like one of those... A lot of issues with that game can also be traced to long before the switch to Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
though
wasn't
it does
doing them
have
any
a
favors at the
contribument
very
because I know there's also the fact that Sega is kind of like they bring up an idea for the Sonic Boom. Sega's like, no, don't do that, do this.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of already in development, so they had to go to the drawing board multiple times thanks to Sega.
Well, like I said, Sega is just. I just hate how much.
Well, it's
interference
again,
is-
it's really only with Sonic that it feels like they've been doing really bad, because for the rest of the company, they've been doing fine.
Yeah, and it's just really annoying with that because they just keep interfering, thinking they know what's best for Sonic. When it's just like, oh no, you don't.
So in a few years' time, Yakuza will take its place as the number one as the number one Sega property. Look out!
Joke about that, but Josh Scorcher also made that joke. He's like, oh, just give it time. Yakuza's gonna become the strongest. If it ain't that, it's gonna be Persona.
Yeah, dude. Again, I feel like it's only just a matter of time because they've really been doing a good job of getting Yakuza going in the West now.
I need to actually play. It's like, okay, next PS4 game I play after I finish Indivisible is Yakuza 0 because it's been sitting around.
Yeah, is Yakuza 0 the best one to start on? Would you say?
No, a lot of people do say 0 is a good one to start with. I got 0 used. I was convinced when Proton John had a sponsored stream from Sega for the Steam release of Yakuza 0.
Zero's a great place for the story and also just gameplay because it was late enough that it's a very refined fighting system. So you get the best of everything, honestly.
I mean, I heard the best of Yakuza is 0 and Kiwami 2.
I have not heard much on Kiwami 2.
The only thing I just know from the current Yakuza 0 takes place about 10-15 years before the actual main story.
Yeah.
About so, yeah.
It follows the events leading up to Yakuza 1 with Kiryu and I almost said Hajime, Majima.
Those are very different characters.
I know.
I never understand that face from Amy.
Yeah, a little bit.
What is this place? Why did we transport into some unknown location?
Buildings are on fire. Forest Hell is currently on fire!
The voices tell me to burn things!
Everything's burning and I only just got here. What happened?
Why?
What happened? Yeah, that's what I said. I watched John Steam pre-release game pre-release stream, and that's what prompted me. I asked him, "Is this on PS4?" He's like, "Oh yeah, you can find it. It's like you probably can find it used at a game store." It's like, okay. Next day, goes out to find it, takes pictures. Like, yeah, thanks, John. I don't think it's like this is the worst decision I've ever made.
I'm absolutely waiting on a sale before I pick it up. I'm absolutely gonna get it as soon as I can.
I've seen them on the PSN stores quite a bit recently.
I see a lot of sales for a lot of Yakuza games, but not Zero, actually. Zero's usually not part of those sales.
Well, like I said, if you can find it at a used game store, I found it at my local retro used game store for $20.
I have to be careful with some of mine because my local Graywell, they usually actually check for competitor prices. So shit can usually still be a bit more expensive if that's the going price.
Man, I forgot how fun it is to use Amy Samberg.
What's the general consensus on the Banana Blitz port? I mean, I'll probably play it because I've been hankering for Monkey Ball but I wish it was Monkey Ball 1 and 2.
I did put in my request that hey, if we do get review code, I did put in a thing if we do get review codes for it, I'll check it out. If you want to throw me one. But it, here and there, classic Sonic being in there is a little weird.
Yeah, although I do like the touches that they do change the bananas to rings.
I do like that they're saying for the classic Sonic timeline that's the Sonic Forces classic Sonic that goes there.
Yeah, no, it's just like the fans, they use we gotta leave, we gotta use the fancy ruby to send it back. Sends it to the wrong place.
Sends it to the wrong series.
It's like poor bastard, he can't get help to good games.
Chows are gonna get murdered in a few days. That makes me sad.
Creeper.
Oh no.
Man. And now I'm suddenly on a boat.
Oh.
Everybody look at me, because I'm sailing on a boat.
I wonder if I'm dreaming. Well, I was on a balloon. If I was dreaming on the balloon, I would have fell down and died.
Was I like Mary Poppins for a second?
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Sonic Forces, also known as
wasted
potential.
we should acknowledge that it exists.
It's like, Sega, can you look at Sonic Forces and don't do that again? Well, the bad things about
Just
it.
like,
And
dude,
no, it's like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan throws the Sensu Beast to Trunks. Like, oh, hey Trunks, try not to be Sonic Forces and so like try not to be Sonic Forces and
fuck it up.
and don't fuck up.
Well,
Fucking-
it's kind of sad because when did Lost World come out? Was it 2013? 2014?
Yeah, I think
2013.
2013.
So like it's getting close to a
No,
decade now.
Bingo. We agree that the Sonic Boom games don't exist. The cartoon was
The cartoon is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Which is they did Twitter they did explain that they're not doing a season 3. They're working on other Sonic related animations now.
Okay.
Which but at least we got Sonic Boom. It was great.
But Boom's writing and comedic timing were really damn good.
I know, it was brilliant.
I think one of my favorite episodes is when Amy got like a bee named her Beatrice, and that was actually a pretty sweet episode.
I think on the out of context page they finally posted my favorite moment from the show, where it's an episode where Knuckles is having like really bad luck and stuff like that.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
And he's like talking, it's like nothing else is gonna get me, and then like it's like literally 2 frames and this giant fucking rock just lands on him. And it just stays silent for like a good 10 seconds after, and then the video only cuts away. It's just like, what the fuck?
I thought your middle name. I thought your middle name.
Like,
was
yeah, it's like a dangerous my middle name. I thought your middle name.
William was the.
Anyway, I was
Just,
saying,
what? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I can't be a feminist.
Yeah.
no. Again, anyway, back to the bee episode. I guess my favorite joke was when it's like, "Hey Beatrice, play dead." The robot explodes. No.
And then of course, Roger. Who's Roger? That's me talking. All right.
He's talking to me.
Who's talking to me?
The episode where Sonic and Eggman body swap because like Mike Pollock and Roger Craig Smith
Yeah.
had to just completely play against character
And
that whole
it's like
time.
it's like how body swap episodes should be. They don't switch the voices, so the voice actors can have fun and play
Exactly.
characters that they're not used to. I wish more shows do that.
What you talking about?
Body swap.
Roger Craig makes my paws. Oh.
What?
What if he's out there? What if he's in trouble? What if he's hurt? What if he's pursuing a degree of liberal arts?
What is going on with baby skirt? What the fuck?
Wow! Did you not? I see that.
Just put it in the blender. Okay, if you say so. But chilling down, not the baby.
That's the most I've seen Amy's skirt like have stuff done to it than I've seen on Sonic Twitter.
You saw him just pop in when he flew up toward the screen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Amy got that bookshelf from the not IKEA. Somehow they stuffed all those parts into the tiny box.
Also, Tails' tails weren't moving there at all.
I know. I think it's
Oh.
kind of implying. I don't know if that was a glitch or implying that he was landing.
Your
By the way,
craftsmanship
my
is
favorite.
all hedgehog.
By the way, my favorite part.
Fine.
My favorite part of this scene is that, remember, at this moment, that giant fucking missile is about to go into Station Square, and Davey doesn't fucking react at all.
Oh, it's a dud.
Holy shit, a giant missile's coming in! Destroy us all! Oh my god!
Hey guys, we're gonna
Reenact
find the
my famous-
Tomato
What happened to
Potamus. This is the best one in the series. Tomato Potamus never worked well in 3D.
And they never should have changed Tomato Potamus's legs.
God, I fucking love Sonic Boom. I miss it.
Still, the best, one of the best ones is like where Knuckles imagining himself, and then everybody made the joke because he jumps all the way up to the moon. It's just the Knuckles
Oh yeah,
jump
there
glitch.
was I love the Sonic games that's described by Sonic Boom, and the Sonic Boom Liars of Lyric was that because of the infinite jump glitch.
Knuckles, you've just been elected governor.
Holidays work.
I still love how in Knuckles' wildest dreams he becomes governor. Not king, not president,
Not president.
governor.
Governor.
Yes, standard.
Yeah, now, yeah, Pingu's correct. I believe you can go back to the egg carrier now and get.
All right, let me get my long hammer.
What was the point requirement for it, Sophie? What was it? 30? I think it's 3,000, 3,500.
Probably
like
just
that.
beat your score.
Beat your score. I don't know.
Oh god damn it! It's raining again.
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Something.
What was that?
What?
I didn't see the raft there for a second. I
Yeah,
thought
what was
Pat
that
just killed
sound
himself.
effect?
It's the thing that Sophie retweeted.
Oh.
Like the
Hey,
engine.
also, I'm glad the Better SADX mod brought back the egg carrier version 2 music.
Yeah, because I was about to say, what the hell is this music? I don't think I've ever heard this before.
It's because no, you hear it for a few seconds in a cutscene for Gamma, but that's it.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's supposed to normally play when the egg
okay.
carrier crashed, and it didn't.
Supposed to obtain 3,000 points.
Okay, I was correct. I was like, that's right. That's right. John missed the raft and the TRG playthrough, and he got a game over.
Oh
That was
my
funny.
god.
I mean, to be fair, everyone had a cock up moment there. Emil died to Chaos Zero.
Oh, did he? Oh my god.
That was at the start of the motherfucking playthrough. That takes you to the Child Garden, Pat.
Yeah, I know. Fine.
Maybe I
What?
want to go.
But did you drop a bottle cap on me?
I think that was a pan.
What is it? His dog's food?
E-I-N-E-E-N-G.
Gee, that's some good gin egg.
That's some good gin egg.
It's like I know how many people have actually told him they actually do say A and
It's
N really
gin
fast,
egg.
but it's like but that ruins the joke.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I mean, I do think Billy Hatcher the Giant Egg has potential for a new game if it improves.
I honestly think they should remake the original game and fix a lot of the issues they had with it. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not hatching a baby. Oh, that's sad.
Baby.
Just to get the garden unlocked.
Okay. So you can just warp there from Station Square and shit.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of how nice today was, and now all the rain comes down.
Dude, try living in Memphis where most of the year is rain.
No, I'm good.
High score it.
We
You
got
already achieved
fluctuating
it,
weather here. I'm good.
Every time I think about Knights, I realize they have so much potential with Knights, but they don't use it.
Oh yeah, I know PSB. There was a Sonic Egg in Billy Hatcher, and
Yeah.
you could hatch a variety of Sega characters.
But no
including-
Eggman, which is really weird.
Missed
that's
opportunity if there ever
That's
was
the first
one.
one you can unlock is the Chow.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
last
the
one, of
problem is
course,
that-
being the Knights is the rarest one.
Yeah, you have to get. Oh gosh, I think you have to get almost all the chip coins to unlock it, and there's a lot of them, and they require you to do some death-defying shit to get a lot of them.
Here's the long hammer.
All in a
Hatcher has
day's
an
work.
underrated
This is now
talk
increased.
soundtrack.
Try this
Like, look it
new
up, it's so
hammer
good.
attack.
So the Knights soundtrack is so great for when you're about to go to sleep. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
calming.
Maybe that was the point.
By the way, I love the sound effect of the log hammer. It's just this big metal thong.
Somebody with this hammer.
Yes. Yes, you can. I'm just racking up the rewards. Like, I'm literally chatting with you guys, watching Sonic, and just leaving and letting the autoplay play under Daily Lost so I can just grind shit in this event.
Green.
You're roboting hard.
Well, she's just getting ready for the Gamma playthrough.
Oh, well, I mean, we're getting pretty close. I mean, Amy's story is short. Do you think we could start Biggs tonight, or do you want to start Biggs tonight?
We'll see.
Or do we save big for last because it's big?
I was kind of thinking of saving big for last because of this big.
Oh,
we
God,
gotta
speaking of
gotta
big,
save the
freaking-
best for last, guys.
Well, we gotta hurry
On
before the
subject of
diabetes takes my
On the
legs.
subject of Sonic animations, can we just talk about Big and Team Sonic Overdrive, Team Sonic Racing Overdrive?
I love their version of big.
Man, Big turned from one of the most hated characters to one of the most.
Well, it's
meaniest
because the
characters.
status of
Make a
memes
fucking
have
meme.
changed. The
Yes,
meme game
like,
has changed.
Yeah, it's like, has anyone? God, okay. PSB, watching Star Fox 64 has been both entertaining and a test in patience.
Oh yeah.
Bless Emil for doing a lot of death-defying. Like, I'm surprised he managed to get to the boss of Area 6 on his first try. I'm not surprised he got a game over on it, but...
Well, I think the one I was
God.
really interested on the first try ones was when they did Super Metroid, because it's really weird. It's really weird not to see that game like broken apart and stuff like that.
It just played normal. I mean, it's probably because like it's been so. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay, you want to test in patience the playthrough for TRG? That was Kirby in the Amazing Mirror. It was. I mean, I was laughing, but God,
Thank you for the follow-up.
It was hard to sit through.
The one thing from the Super Metroid playthrough I was still impressed was that he still managed to do that like complete bob jump there. Like, most of the comments were just like, I don't even know how to still get that right.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's just interesting to get different people's perspectives on things they haven't played. Like John's perspective on Pikmin. Yeah, and he like, needless to say, I don't think he likes Pikmin 1 after that, and I don't blame him. It is kind of dated.
Even though I would still say Pikmin 1's probably still my favorite one in the series.
Understandable.
Alright, final egg. Yeah, Amy's the one with the least amount of
Hey,
seed.
Andrew, what are you doing here? Hey, bring the rest of Dan's chat in here.
But yeah, so Amy's the one with the least amount of stages. She only gets 3 in the whole game.
Still well done, Sophie.
Sophie, you are robotic.
Might want to reset your modem or something.
The soundtrack is so fucking good.
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely my favorite soundtrack out of the 2 adventure games.
Out of the 2 adventure games, easy.
Oh, easily, yeah. I mean, SA2 has a good soundtrack.
It's
just
not
really
good.
long.
Like SA2 has a good soundtrack, but not even close to as good
Close
as
to
Adventure
SA1.
1.
Oh yeah, it's
All I
just so
need is
varied
Mystic
and
Ruins.
wonderful.
Yeah, Mystic. It's good.
Let's try this again.
Unfortunately, it's like the only time we hear the song that Sonic Shorts ruined for me is during Sonic State's version of
Ba-bam!
Sonic.
Bam!
It's just like, I think the worst part is the actual title for the song in the soundtrack is "Crank the Heat Up." Yeah, with the Sonic Short, that really doesn't help matters.
Hey, I am a cyborg. Okay.
Also, random thing, but I have no idea why, but I'm kind of in the mood to rewatch some Ninja Turtle stuff, and I'm trying to figure out which media one do I want to watch right now.
Yeah, the recent Nick one actually.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Nick one.
Oh,
I've seen
I
a lot of
watched
good
it and I
things
can
'cause I
confirm, yes.
follow one of the animators.
Ooh.
Well, I think it's like
Oh,
2012.
no, Ruby. I think
pretty
Steven was
much-
having a good time. I think the person who was dragging it down was Emil because he wasn't learning from his mistakes, and that was my problem with it. And he was blaming the game when it was his mistakes.
Oh yeah, it's 4th one.
Which the epitome of that was him up and saying noping out on the boss of Area 7, and I'm just like, why did you do that?
Whoa! Okay, he just moon jumped there. What the fuck?
Yes, he did.
Oh, God.
There was no like debris or anything.
Dramatic
Okay.
entrance.
Yes, me to answer
so-
your question, yes, but at the same time, I think the fans need to kind of quiet down.
Well,
Like,
I
the
think
series
my
is
thing
over.
with Voltron that I just got burnt out after season 3 because the thing was They started splitting their seasons in half and stuff like that, and just releasing
Well,
them
that was less of a them problem and more of a Netflix thing.
Yeah, but it burnt me out just because they were coming out so fast at that point. It was just like, yeah.
Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier.
But yeah, so I've heard good things about it in 2012. I want to give the new one a shot as well.
Let's investigate.
Yeah, the animator I follow is actually the one who set up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reanimate from.
Oh yeah, the one for season 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that one.
Do tell.
I'll get their Twitter actually, because could always use more attention.
The one thing though I do remember kind of going through some different Turtles media and stuff like that. It's like, God, I forgot how much I loved 2003 Shredder.
Oh yeah, he was a fucking menace.
Dude,
oh my God.
he was commanding, he was villainous, and he just did not die. He just did not die.
And even when he did die, Krang somehow took him over. I was like, wait, what? I was like, how does that work? But whatever.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite version of Shredder, honestly, is 2003.
And also, it's like I said, and like it's like one of those constant things of saying, say what you will about 4Kids, I will still defend 2000's Ninja Turtles. Most of 2000's Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
that was their series that, like, they went in. Because, dude, that series is fucking dark when you look back at it. Like, holy.
They got away with a lot.
It was.
Shaolin Showdown?
it's
Yeah,
a
I
good
do.
4Kids
I remember
thing.
Shaolin Showdown quite a bit. They used to.
pretty good.
That used to be like my big show. I used to watch as a
Yeah,
kid.
and then Disney XD tried to make a spin-off of it, and because like WB owned the copyright of so much of that show, they had to do some other stuff, and then it turned out to be bad. What a shock.
I didn't even know there was a spin-off.
Neither did I.
Well, I say more of a. They were trying to do a sequel after the end of Showdown. I was like, no, because I watched enough of it, and I was just like, yeah, no. So friendly reminder, it's like, can we also just, on the subject of 4Kids, can we also just always your obligatory bring up of the them singing the national anthem?
Every year.
Every year.
I do know, like, a lot of people like Jason Griffin and stuff like that are just like, guys, please stop sending it to us. We hated it, but we did it, and we don't want to be reminded of it. Please stop.
Yeah, PSB, we don't talk about the live action animated hybrid for Code Lyoko. Oh my god.
Oh.
But anyway, back to Ninja Turtles. Here's Hui Jing Ling's Twitter.
Alright.
They do storyboards and they do animation for the new Ninja Turtles.
Thank you.
They also managed to fit in a fucking Emperor's New Groove meme into
They did! They did! That was amazing!
Boom! Headshot!
Game over! Yeah!
Play of the game. I got a log hammer now and I'm gonna fuck you up.
It doesn't even match my color scheme anymore. That's how you know you're
Okay, I am so glad the pinned tweet is this animation of Shezo being fucking Shezo.
Alright, and it's
God.
gonna be a real slobber knocker fight right now. Amy the Hedgehog versus Zero the robot. Goes straight for the head. Goes for the head again. Oh, a shockwave attack. What brutal
You
brutality
murdered
we
my
are seeing right
birdie.
now.
Motherfucking shocker, she's going for the head again!
Oh, Amy's got him pinned up in the corner or whatever shall we do. Oh.
Yeah, you can't juggle it. You can't do a juggle. You didn't have any ring.
I didn't have a ring on me.
Oh, she's reaching in her back pocket. What does she have? A knife!
A giant rocket launcher!
I was like a knife, and then Nagito just peeks over. Not you!
I was about to say Leon.
Amy, show me what you have. A knife! No! Fucking love that meme so much.
Dude, if Amy traded her hammer for a knife, damn.
Do you know in the Sonic the Comics, the British one, she traded in for a bow?
That seems a little weird. It's very different kind of method.
very
Amy goes for the pin!
And
I still very much
Zero's
find it.
fucking dead.
And it with an RKO out of nowhere.
Okay, hold on.
X-Zero, not the Mega Man X-Zero. He's
Yeah.
he,
Oh, well, no,
he-
he's most likely dead again.
Dead again.
By the way, you guys ready for a panty shot? 'Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Oh,
Oh no.
Those ones.
please, we're having an emotional
By
moment
the way,
here.
That bird is taking a
Pat,
shit.
Pat, I'm not kidding here, and you're probably gonna be saying, "Why are you about to do this to yourself?" I have seriously contemplated picking up Shadow the Hedgehog and doing everything in the game.
I think it'd be a fun stream series to
Everything.
do. It might be a fun.
Have fun.
It might be.
Sounds like hell.
I got close to doing it, honestly.
But
So
you
you
did it,
get-
Pat. Do I need to
No.
remind you how many possible routes there are?
Oh,
in
of
the
doing
game?
all the routes and shit. Oh. Oh. That kind of
Doing
completion.
absolutely everything.
But like, if it was just A ranks and stuff like that, whatever. But. Ooh.
Well, yeah, Amy's
Okay,
the
we
cousin
don't talk
of.
about Fleetway Sonic. Fleetway Sonic turned Supersonic into some sort of dimension. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
And he's an
Actually,
asshole
Ping,
to
you're
Tails
right.
for no reason.
If Amy had a knife, she would just be a yandere.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Trust me,
yeah, this is. I do like the fact that Amy in Team Sonic Racing is more like her Sonic Boom incarnation.
Yeah, which I think is
Yeah.
kind of what they're
Still my favorite
aiming.
Amy.
It feels like that's kind of where they want to take Amy now, which I'm all for.
Which is, I'm good. It's just like, yeah, I have feelings.
Because
for
this
Sonic
kind of
Boom.
character archetype is just really dated at this point. So
Uh-huh.
It was dated when it came out. Honestly.
yeah,
God, here we go.
yep. By the way, the Steam,
turn on the volume,
the
Pat.
Steam
Turn on the
achievement
volume, Pat.
blatantly
We have to
spoils
hear.
that there's Supersonic in this game because it keeps popping up with the Supersonic achievement completion process every time you
By
beat
the
a
way,
sprint.
Pat, turn up the volume. We have to hear the line.
Oh,
in this
yeah.
song.
Oh, God, here we go.
Well, we got a bit.
Amy's
It's in the
theme
second
song.
verse. It's in the second verse.
Trying to
Everyone
remember
shush.
what this song is.
No, we got a bit till it shows up.
I mean, Amy's character and personality can be rich in both good and bad.
Yeah, it's
Just
been
a lot of
pretty
people know the bad one.
shallow. Well, it's been shallow because a lot of the games don't do anything with it. It's better in the comic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about to come up.
Okay, it's about to come up. Yeah. Okay. All right, here goes. This Sphinx is so cute. I have to shave it. What the fuck? What is that lyric?
That is some
This is why I prefer the
Japanese
Sonic
ass
Heroes
lyrics.
name to for Amy.
That's like reading some of the lyrics for like some of the battle themes from a fucking Persona game. You're just like, what the?
This
What?
makes no fucking sense.
Especially in Persona 3. Good God.
Yeah.
Everyone just
Baby, 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 oh.
That's not even the worst one. FMCs is actually some dumbass shit. 3 lines make a square or some shit. I'm like, what?
No. That's
It's so
you trying
weird.
to. No, that's in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Lyrics were like black tar and stuff like that.
No, the lyrics were uncontrollable. It's talking about some bad relationship or a breakup, and you're finding a unique enemy to this.
Oh my.
Am I all alone? I need a bigger gun.
Hello? Somebody have a can opener?
Get out of here. This isn't your playthrough yet.
If you listen to the song without lyrics, it sounds like a 70s porno song.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's this and Casinopolis because it starts with the but damn.
ESB, I'm gonna answer this question for Pat, that if the DLC was coming out before Persona 5, he'd probably still want Joker once he got to understand Joker.
Yeah, once the Joker was my number 1 character, he would still be my number 1 character.
Oh my gosh, I still can't. It's like when Terry comes out, they're gonna have. By the way, here's DLC 5, and here's a teaser for Season 2. Fuck!
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh man, I can't wait to see who else is coming in the
The
past,
moment we
'cause
get in the the moment we get the announcement of we're gonna be talking about Smash Bros. On this direct date, everyone's just like, just get ready to start.
Yeah,
downloading the game that day.
Tevi and I, we're just gonna make
Goddamn.
sure our night is completely free that day, so we can
It's
play
like,
there.
before Terry comes out the night you have.
I want the
before.
boy in his
Robot selfie has a
Robot.
Robot.
I was gonna say.
no
Oh,
escape.
oh god, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what if you guys have a Smash Club meeting that day?
Well, then
Everyone
I'm playing
marking
Terry
out.
in bracket. I don't even care.
Wait, are you guys going to allow Terry?
Well, we probably. Cause
We
like,
allowed Banjo for bracket.
yeah, we
so-
put Banjo in bracket and he was less than 24 hours during that time.
But that'll literally, if it comes out that Thursday, that'll literally be hours, or maybe even just a few hours.
Come on.
Come on, come on!
Ah!
Hey, come on!
Oh god, I
Yes,
cannot
yes.
wait for Terry so bad.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Where's
but
Taku?
I swear my internet connection has 3 bars. I don't know why it's doing this.
So whatchamacallit, we were bringing it up before. I think the heroes character themes kind of get a little too much crap because I love them. Personally.
I think that
Yeah.
the reason why they get crap is because you hear it in Dragon Quest 11, you hear the Dragon Quest 11S stuff, and you're just like, oh wow.
Oh no, the Sonic Heroes character themes I was talking about, not the Smash stuff.
Oh, God,
I
who
love the
loves
Sonic Heroes character themes.
themes?
I am a slut for that game, alright?
Didn't notice.
Well, keep it in your pants, Debbie.
Tevi out of context.
Fucking hell. That actually, like, if that Twitter account actually gets made.
And so we finished the pink hedgehog. What do we do next?
Do you guys want to do another story?
Let's do another story, yeah.
I was just gonna
I
say,
hope-
I would say either do another story, or if you just want to turn on Bloodstain and keep going with that, go ahead.
Yeah, we have Sonic Adventure up. I would probably want to do another
You got
story.
it up and it's working.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
keep it going.
I hope my Discord doesn't freak out again.
and I
because
feel like
keep
at this
doing
point
it.
we're just gonna at least do all of the main emblems. I would say of like the stages and ones in the field. Don't know about challenge yet.
You
Well-
have to at least show off the Chow Garden.
I'll at least show it off, but I don't know if I really want to go through all of
Show off my fucking babies and you'll fucking like
it.
it.
Throw off the babies and then drop kick them into the ocean.
Oh, you are not gonna want to be around for my Sonic Adventure playthrough.
You better not!
Tevi, do
That
it.
sounds
Well,
like a challenge.
Anyway, I'm
you
seeing
get
it
a
in chat, but
challenge
don't.
white tower.
But guys, we gotta save the best for last, so we gotta do Gamma now.
Okay, I guess we're doing the sad one first. Alright.
Gotta get the feels through.
Okay,
I,
by the way, Gamma's theme is so underrated in this
Bum,
OST.
bum,
Yeah.
bum,
All systems full power.
Well, he's the only one without a
Play
vocal
piano, I
thing,
would
right?
learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's piano. It's like techno and piano, and I'm just like, if I could play piano, I would totally like learn how to.
And
play that.
meanwhile, Biggs is a complete stoner song. Which that song has been ruined for me because of the Sunshine Nintendo fun.
Anywho, I will say Gamma's.
Fucking coconut.
yeah. Hey, big guy. Can you tell me?
What's inside?
Sorry, I don't. But I don't know. I'm a fucking coconut.
Coconut.
Does hearing the name Soul Calibur Legends cause you pain? No. Hearing Soul Calibur 5 causes me pain.
Oh my. Say Gamma's story gets screwed in the Archie comics, but then again, most of the Sonic Adventure adaptation got screwed over in Archie.
Mm.
Was this before or after?
Yeah, it was. I think. Yeah, it was during Ken Penders, but I think Ben Hirsch was still on management.
Oh, PDC, Soul Calibur 5 is easily my least favorite game in the series by far.
Even more so than 3?
Well, 3 isn't bad, honestly. It's just 3 can be frustrating as hell to play. Mainly in its single player, because it's AI. 3's AI blatantly cheats.
version. Oh, and they just port the GameCube version to Switch. Can we just please have this,
Yeah.
please, of 2? It's like that moment where you realize nobody bought the other versions of the game. We all bought the GameCube version just because of.
Well, no, the other versions did pretty well, but the GameCube version was by far the most successful one.
Well, yeah, I was like, Link was in the game, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh!
I just want a port on Switch. That way we can have all 3 of the guest characters together.
Yeah, just have the definitive edition.
Yeah.
Good job. I didn't
Yep,
think you
yep.
had what it takes.
Gamma pulled Resident Evil 4 Ganados back there.
Okay, then, Gamma.
Spin around in a circle real fast.
You want to stay on board.
Well, Ping, I believe Zero's just kind of a robot he honestly forgot about. I think it's the whole thing.
And also, Zero's not a E unit.
Was
is he?
Tom.
Yeah, he's not an
That's the
E-series
way
robot.
A flying fortress.
Is or he is complied to be E100, and then Eggman just kind of just like, I don't like your model, moving on.
I'd like you to meet your older brother.
Well, I mean,
I watched the call, and all I hear you guys are talking about coconuts. Have you lost all of your dead bodies? Oh, yeah, Fred's character.
I'm a fucking
King
coconut.
Coconut.
Oh yeah, Raiko, you're right. Penders did do the backup stories with the felines.
Can we go 5 fucking minutes without talking about Ken Benders?
Hey, do you want
Not
me
in the Sonic Adventure stream.
whatever characters? I can show ya!
Older
I'd rather
brother
not.
killed.
Wait,
What
no,
did
Alexandra, don't scar Tavi when whatever you're gonna show if Kent Pender
you...
related.
I'm making it not safe for work, because it's that scary. Let me just...
I'm not looking forward to this.
What do we want to show him? Mighty Tails.
Oh, I've seen Mighty.
Have you seen Tails doll penis monster or vagina
Yes.
monster?
Oh, that's
Yes.
that's an Ian Flynn, not Kent
Yeah.
Pender.
I have the prequel comic that he was in somewhere in my house.
Are you gonna show him?
Rise on this! It's time for your tip to be scarred! Time for nightmare fuel, kiddies!
Is this the Laura Sue Chronicles?
Yep, it's the 3D
Oh fuck.
Oh God!
I forgot
Don't
about
kill!
that. I
Don't!
forgot how like desperate
him.
Beta was to keep working on the show.
Please love me.
Love me, Daddy. What? What?
Go to the Twitch Discord. Like,
No,
actual-
don't do it! No, don't do it!
Oh,
I will as soon as I'm done with this race.
Are you playing Crash Team Racing, I assume?
Possibly.
By the way, I love this fanfare, but it only plays one time in the whole game.
Oh.
Testing,
Oh.
1, 2.
We are setting up
Titan
our
Tails was
Super
Ronnie
Sentai
Chairs, but not
team.
Penders.
Yeah.
All
And
we
then, of
need
course,
is-
Eggman's best line in this game.
Oh yeah.
2, 3. You,
Late game show.
carrier crew, are here today.
A tailed frog. Very
Very
unique.
unique.
Hold on, it's about to come up.
Behold,
It's a tailed frog! Very unique!
Very unique.
absolutely vital.
Oh, whoever put a potion right there, I hope your family has a nice Christmas.
This frog immediately. You hear me?
Are you being facetious or?
To get it. Just
I don't know.
bring it to me.
Whenever I'm angry, I try to give compliments. That way, I don't say something bad.
No,
Teenage
no,
Mutant
Ruby,
Ninja
they're clearly-
Gammas.
the colors of the E series are clearly trying to do the Sentai, not Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, cause they literally are the Ninja Turtles colors.
I know, but Beta is black,
Yeah.
so I think they were going with Sentai on that.
Also considering this is a
How are you doing, fellow
Japanese game.
citizen? Can you point me in the direction of the tailed frog?
Which is very unique.
Please,
Oh, so Alexandra, what
help
the
me,
hell
kind
did you post?
citizen.
Wait, did you see it, Urban?
Yes.
Tabby, are you done with your race yet?
I'm almost done with the race.
Stop in the name of the law.
You're coming with me. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Alright, where am I looking at?
Look at Pat's Twitch
Oh
Discord.
God.
and a general.
What the fuck? Damn it, Alexandra! Now I have to delete Discord off my phone.
Alexandra, you lose
That
subscribe.
is fucking disgusting.
Subscribers. What subscribers? I don't have a Discord.
Okay, I'll
I don't have no
subscribe to you.
Discord channel.
Unsubscribe.
How does Gamma know its name is Froggy? I call bullshit.
The kind citizen was telling me that the frog's name is Froggy.
Was the citizen big?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I
Don't
still
lie to
love
me,
it.
motherfucker.
I still love it in Big Story though that you give Froggy, you finally grab Froggy, and Emerald Coast, and the Gamma's just like yoink.
Yep, yoink.
Fine.
This is mine now.
Be gone, other animals. I only needed the frog.
Be gone, thought.
How I would rank for Soul Calibur? Oh, Sonic Drift Racing. Okay. Even though it's
Hooray!
just Sonic Drift.
Why am I in a car? And that's right, Sonic Drift.
How I would rank them is Soul Calibur 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, and I still need more time with 6 before I rank it.
Oh, come on, that character creator has become both a blessing.
Oh,
and
it's
a curse.
beautiful, but like I need to sit down and play more of it. Honestly.
The greatest
Oh my gosh.
person-
Speaking of character creator, I need to show you guys something from TRG Coliseum. That was they played Soul Calibur 6 with all custom characters, and the greatest thing happened.
Oh, hold on.
Is it-
Hold
is
on.
it-
What
is it
one
the
of Gamma's
Isabel
best
thing?
lines in this whole game.
Oh yes.
No data found.
Location unknown. This
presents
presents a problem. It's just like that's the only way you can just go like, well, fuck.
I don't know how to process this.
Soul Edge, Soul Blade is not good. It's not a good game.
The best thing that I've seen from the Soul Calibur 6 character creator, Call Me Carson made a Dasani water bottle.
Oh, look, Alexandra, look.
Ow!
He literally just made a Dasani water bottle.
Hey, what do you want me to look at, Urban?
The Charles.
Yeah, I know. I hate those models. Also, by the way, speaking of Chow, there has been one time in the Sonic series I found something Chow related exceptionally annoying.
It's this.
So, and besides this, okay, this is the second most annoying thing. The most annoying thing was and if you're doing expert mode, the expert mode in Shadow the Hedgehog just has you do running through a gauntlet of all neutral missions just to get to the goal ring for every single stage. And when you get to Cosmic Fall, you have each character in the game is like cheering you on and everything because it's implied to happen after the story and everything, blah blah blah. But so like I said, you get to Cosmic Fall. Cheese is saying chow 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 for a good 20 or 30 seconds, and Cream translates that literally to just Cheese says good luck, Shadow. I wanted to punch someone at the end of that.
Meanwhile, Gamma here is just like, think of the time bonus I could get right now.
No!
Also, out of all the characters for Dakota to talk to directly, why?
Yeah, why the robot?
Cause there's
Hey,
the birdie inside of it.
Just go wait for Big and that carton of spilled milk.
What's really sad is that this and Big's scene with the call is one of the more important ones.
Yeah, I know. So like, why not show its knuckles?
But just with Big, you just end up getting
Well, actually, the Sonic Adventure redo Braid Scratch Johnny did finally edit in the spilled milk carton.
Which, by the way, if you haven't seen that playthrough, please do. Our verbulously boasts Sonic is the greatest thing in the world.
I know, it's so good. I really wish that they did that for Sonic throughout all the playthroughs.
Yeah, but I love their mentality of it's like, no, it's just Sonic who thinks this. Everybody else, it's just like they're not putting up with it. They just hear it
Well, what's the
normal.
best one for that, do you think?
Oh my
Probably the
God.
first line.
Multiple posterior appendages. I changed my name to that on Twitter for a while because
What was that line replacing?
no, just anytime it was referring to Tails. Tails was replaced the name Tails was replaced with multiple posterior appendages.
Save me, motherfucker, please!
Also, which robot was the one that brought Eggman some Dig-Em cereal?
Some what cereal?
Dig-Em.
Huh.
Lightspeed dash shoes? I wanted a frog, not a type of shoe footwear. Throw it in the sewers. It's not like anybody's gonna be using it anyway.
I want to bring up something Sonic X related, but I think I'll save it for the big story.
Oh god,
No.
Sonic X's thing of Adventure 1, 2, and Battle.
Adventure 2 was worse because Chris somehow looked like Maria. I was just like,
It's like,
what? Ah!
Hey, at least with SA1, they stuck Chris with Big, so it's like, okay, you just put it with the most useless character. I see how it is.
And this is when you're a young kid finding some really kinky shit out of nowhere.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
totally
basically,
spy.
it's like yeah, the child who actually accidentally stumbles upon their parents having sex.
The child that the kid that
And
watched.
there's a lot of penetration happening right now.
Oh,
This is
God.
the wrong room.
This is a wrong group.
I guess if we talking Sonic X, I might as well bring it up. Is that they pretty much put in Big just for the SA1 adaptation, and then just forgets about him.
Yeah.
As all we wish we could.
I think the most annoying thing, it wasn't even the SA1, it's SA2. They tried to adapt Sonic Battle and they fucked it up
Yeah.
badly.
It's
This
just
is
more
the
like a
wrong
spiritual
room.
adaptation. We just add this character Emil because he was popular at the time.
Yeah.
So-
Also, further reminder that Shadow was also really was about to be a bloodthirsty fucking murderer because he actually had intent on killing Cosmo.
Yeah.
and he didn't. And everything could have been avoided if he just explained, hey,
The sad
hey,
part is the
Cosmo has a
Metarex
spy
the
gun
Metarex
here.
saga honestly sucks, but Cosmo's probably the only good thing to come out of that and not have the entirety of Sonic X.
Yeah, and you also gave us a meme because of that. Thanks, Matt.
Shoot me now.
Wait, what was the
Yeah.
meme?
No,
No,
the
when
meme is
Cosmo's-
like
when
one of my
Cosmo's fully
favorite
awake.
one of my favorite reaction images ever is the end of Sonic X with Cosmo. Just shoot
When
me
she
now.
When she fully awakens to stop the Metarex once and for all, and they need to fire that cannon with Supersonic and Super Shadow
know-
and bullets. And Tails can't do it because it's gonna kill Cosmo when, Tails loves her and all that shit. And she just has this shot in the Japanese version, and the text just says, please shoot me now. Like, there's no dialogue after that, obviously.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite Twitter reaction images. I love that.
We're not gonna-
So-
people keep forgetting in the final episode of Sonic X, Eggman just looks through it and says, "You have big
You have
boobs."
nice boobs.
Rouge, I'll see you later.
And then-
Your
and
breasts
then-
are huge.
With the knife. And then it just cuts away for a second, and then it cuts back with a big red hand on Eggman's face.
Yeah.
Don't you know how bad
This, of course, was not in the 4Kids version.
For obvious reasons.
Shocking. You know what? I thought that would have made it past the censors.
Really?
I think the Metarex Saga is
No,
just
I'm
my
making
guilty
jokes.
pleasure. It's like I grew up with it. I know it's
Again,
bad,
you
but
know-
it's still fun.
It's
Like,
just
to
there's
give
a
the
lot.
Metarex Saga credit, at least it was something original, because
Yeah.
their adaptations
Yeah.
of the game.
Again, the
were
only
not.
good thing out of that is Cosmo, and that's literally it. And when I look back, God, the Dark Sonic stuff is just so dumb. It's really
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
We're gonna shoot
I mean-
Chris,
I
and
mean,
then now Rage Sonic up, and he'll just beat up.
And then
two
he'll
bugs,
never
and
turn
then
into
he
that
just-
again.
I don't mind the concept of Dark Sonic. Like, I think somehow, some way that could work. But the way they went about introducing Dark Sonic, I thought was
And then
dumb.
literally fucking drop it immediately.
Yeah.
You want an example of how that can actually work for a one-off episode? Look at the Devil Kirby episode.
What episode?
From Kirby and the Stars.
Oh, yeah.
The evil Kirby.
Yeah, Evil Kirby. Devil Kirby is the name of the episode.
Evil Kirby's so cute.
For kids stuff, they was that they kept one of the wanted they kept one of the wanted posters to Dick. Wow. Fair. That is an unfortunate nickname in hindsight. I mean, it is it's a nickname for the name Richard, but it's still an unfortunate
How did
nickname.
that even come about?
I don't know.
When my husband Dick.
When my husband Dick.
That's
That's like the best line in the show.
Another name for a cop. It's like give another name for a cop. A dick. What? Dick.
No, in 9 to 5, in the opening number, like one of the first ones is like, and my husband Dick, and then like literally the rest of us just go Dick.
Wait, make sure you say. Can you say Dick like the Family Feud? That one Family Feud contestant, because that'd be the best thing.
What's the Family Feud contestant say it like?
No, this is like really well back when Richard Carson still hosted the show. Richard Lawson hosted the show, but he was just like name another. He said name another give another name for a cop, and like they actually used to be called dicks. I'm not kidding,
yeah.
but
And a private
so
detective.
the way he
was
says
Dick.
dick, it's just like dick.
Dick.
I think that would be perfect in the dumbest way.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the jet booster right.
If your director will allow it.
Dick.
And the animal with 3 letters in its name, you said alligator!
Yeah, Family Feud's full of dumb fucks. Let's look up that answer.
That is still one of my favorite Family Feud things ever.
You said
And
alligator.
the animal with the 3 letters in its name, you said alligator!
People are fucking dumb.
Yeah. How did our species make it this
Yeah,
far?
how are we? Just no,
Guys,
just for
Gale is
human.
an
Slang
internal
term for
crisis.
police. Yep, I found it.
No,
Hang on.
it's just like do Samus at the beginning of Other M, but just like have humanity on her. Why am I still alive?
We'll get a good Metro story, I swear.
Yeah, we did. Have you played Samus Returns?
I see you got
Exactly. It's like
report to the rear of the ship. Hurry!
Okay, now I just gotta win with Komodo Mo.
Wow, I didn't even see this part before it. They were like, "Are we gonna play? We're gonna play. We're gonna play. We're gonna play. We're gonna play." I was like, "Yes, they're gonna play. Shut up!"
You said alligator.
You said alligator!
Hey, like I said, you don't watch Family Feud for the actual game show. You watch it for all the dumbass answers and Steve Harvey's reactions to them now.
Because he's got the same face every damn time.
Just that 9-yard stare of just.
Oh, Joey, it's time to shoot Sonic.
What's something you don't want to see? Naked grandma.
Naked grandma!
Slams it down. Oh wait, here it comes. Hang on, I'm just listening to this.
Hey Sonic, have you seen the intro to Shadow of the Hedgehog? Spoiler alert.
Okay,
It's the
that
face
is
of mercy to you.
is that like the 1 minute 4 seconds mark? And I'm linking the video in the in the Discord, but it's like about 1 minute 4 seconds mark if anyone wants to hear it. I'm also linking it in Twitch chat.
Alright.
1 minute 4 seconds.
Yeah, 1 minute 4 seconds.
All right, hold on.
Give or take.
Okay.
Pardon?
Hold on.
John, slang name for policeman.
Dick.
I'm replaying that shit.
Like that on stage.
Can I make when I get a soundboard? The minute I get
Slang name for policeman.
whenever I get, I really want to try this week and figure out Elgato soundboard and stuff like that. When I do, I want to make that one of them. Dick.
Guys, we're having an
Wait, what would
emotional
you use
moment.
it for?
Guys!
Like a lewd moment?
No, just either that or when the game completely fucks me when like an asshole enemy like attacks me or something like that. Just yeah.
Oh god, okay, somebody leaked the best family feud moment with Steve Harvey. I'm about to watch this to see what it is.
Okay, hold on.
Why do you help me?
Meanwhile, it's Sonic Adventure.
And the animal with 3 letters in its name, you said alligator!
Oh, hold on. I just remembered. Give me a sec.
Why won't this race start?
Bye, Tails. Bye, Amy.
Bye, son!
It's just Andy.
I don't buy Woody.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Sonic forces be like, oh, that's right. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.
That is such a nightmare fuel-inducing scene in hindsight.
By the way, guys, watch stream real quick. Watch stream real quick.
Oh no. What did you do?
No.
Damn it, Matt. I think the
Sorry, had to do it.
What do you do? What do you do?
He put the picture of that Sonic Unleashed picture.
that's what Brain Scratch did originally, and then for the redo version, they just did a bunch of random shots of the Brain Scratch universe, ending with Roger Craig Smith dressed as Sonic Man taking out the trash.
No,
But
I will
real
have
talk,
that thing
of
wasn't
all
leaked
images
as a
that
beta.
got leaked for Unleashed, fucking this shot.
And then they had to change it, obviously,
They made it
for the final product. But once
fucking
that like,
masterpiece.
Oh man, Sonic Internet during that time was a fucking.
That's a debut for me.
Naked Canadian man burns house down trying to bake cookies on George Foreman grill.
Okay.
What? By the way, when is Florida Man getting his movie? Because he's done so much shit at this point.
I know, right?
Alright, Prankster got the clip in case people missed it.
Stairs!
My greatest enemy.
So many stairs!
Stairs! Pick up, put down, pick up, put down. Work it.
okay,
Work
I'm gonna
it.
keep looking at this Steve
Work
Harvey,
it.
Hold on.
Get up and work, work it.
Working 9 to 5 on a way to make a living. Barely getting
I
by.
fucking hate my life. I wish we could get away with those lyrics, because that's what we're all actually feeling.
1 second, I've got to hear this. Yeah, give me one. I'm gonna go on mute.
You
just so
said
I can hear it.
alligator!
Is it broken? Oh no, it's working now.
Name a word that contains the subword pork. You pine.
That's so fucking dumb.
But I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but the way of doing it.
You pine. You pine. Hey Pat.
Yeah?
Ask me what kind of Christmas tree I have.
What kind of Christmas tree do you have?
It's a crispine.
That was pretty bad.
Not even December.
Anybody hear half of that?
It's kind
Those
of
are
all you
words,
need to hear.
Alexandra.
I literally stand still that entire fight. Alright, what the hell is this clip, everyone?
At least it was
Robot Sophie has returned.
Sophie, you are roboting so many times.
I'll sum it up for you really fast. Another Family Feud thing is like the question was, it was poor about a trip. This was Family Feud with Steve Harvey. Name another word somebody would call their mother, and the word mommy or mom and mama were up there. They tried nanny, which I wouldn't associate with my mom, but okay. And then they said nana, haha, Smash Brothers. But and then they got 2 strikes. Third lady, she says nene. Who the fuck calls your
Man,
Nene.
Oh no, that reminds me of one of the. That reminds me of one of the other questions. It's like, which one of the 7 doors would you describe your wife? And the guys are just dead silent.
He didn't say a word.
wait, what did they say? You got out.
No, basically the question was name how one of name the using the 7 dwarfs. How would you describe your wife? Neither one of the guys up at the podiums would answer. Like, nope. They were just shaking their head, no.
And then
You answer. No, you
Gamma,
answer.
what are you
No, answer.
doing?
Cucaracha, cucaracha.
Yeah,
Wait,
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Oh yeah. And hang on. Let me see if I can find this one.
Name
Remember,
something
the
women
rocket
wear
song
that's
is a love
uncomfortable
song.
but sexy.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Oh god.
Let me hear the question so I can tell you this one because I remember this one moment and I was dying of laughter.
Akita.
That monkey never stood a chance.
Monkey's fucking dead.
Was he ever really alive?
Now in Red Mountain.
Wow, right back to robot. Your
Back to
connection
robot.
really doesn't like you, Sophie.
The mountain bread and ashes.
What was the answer?
Oh dear.
Alexandra, what was it?
Alex, she has to come to laughing gas.
Alex's turn to be.
Joker here! Infect the room with laugh gas. Our first casualty, Hero Chaos Chow.
Okay,
Okay
now.
now.
This fast money round. I'm trying to. I remember this one fast money round where I had to remember what the question was, but seeing the whole moment just got me laughing again. It's like we got to the second person. This question was, we asked 100 men, name something that was bigger. That's bigger now than it was when you were 16.
Oh,
the lady said
fuck,
penis.
no.
Looping as usual, I see.
Everyone corpses. Steve is in disbelief. The timer is just runs out because everyone is laughing, and Steve is just mortified. And they had to redo it because of that.
What was it? Just like everyone was just silent because they all knew exactly what the answer was gonna be.
No! Steve Harvey was the only one that was silent. The whole audience broke into laughter.
What was it?
Broke into laughter.
Well, but
and
nobody actually
embarrassment.
said dick or anything like that. Just, they all knew.
No, and the best part is she just point blank said your penis. She didn't say any slang for it. She just said penis.
Penis.
Looping as usual.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta say it as it is.
I mean, that's what it's called. That's the scientific term for it. So it's not like not lewd. It's the scientific term for
You
it.
see, now I'm.
Business as usual, I see.
See, now all I have in my head now is just a picture of Gamma hosting Family Feud at this point.
Oh God! Somebody draw that. Please.
Can I get fan art
And
of
the
that,
ana-
please?
And the animal,
Question
with
is,
3 letters in its name, you picked alligator.
Survey
Question is,
says.
who penis?
Survey says.
Penis.
Question is probably Knuckles.
Must
he's so innocent.
save.
Yeah, you can get the spread shot now, I believe.
Yeah.
Or the
Accessing data. Hot shelter. E-series location.
You know the worst thing to say in context of a race?
Shelter sector now.
What?
You better run.
Look at his face. He's like, y'all need Jesus. That's sort of thing he just said. Y'all need Jesus.
Y'all need.
Y'all need Jesus.
Thank you for the follow.
I'm glad I'm glad I'm entertaining the masses right now.
Come for the Sonic, stay for the Family Feud.
I mean that like why did Conley show what?
What the fuck?
Wait, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore with this stream. I'm just like, but everyone wonders why Game Show Network constantly shows reruns of Steve Harvey's Family Feud. It's because of shit like this!
Now I can Kappa Aston 3 boys at once.
Job, Gammy.
But now that makes every function of my life way more. Is it worth the cost?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm about to share it, and I'm time capped. Hold on, it's time stamped already, so don't worry. I'm about to share it to everybody.
The fitness Grand Pacer test.
Here you go. There you go. Yeah, have fun.
Come for the Sonic, stay for the crazy nonsense. Is this? Oh god.
Open the door
Okay, just give me a sec. I need to. We're gonna play this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh poor man!
Yeah, Pat, you might want to mute this because that's how you might get the mod muted. You might want to mute it on your end or just have some headphones on.
Hold on.
Your clock will start after I read the first question.
Okay, hold on.
He's in
Name
trouble.
a part of your body that's bigger than it was when you were 16.
Your penis.
Oh my.
I want to watch it, but I can't. I'm in the middle of a race.
Yeah,
so good.
just watch through the whole timer on this before they all the way up to when they restart the clock.
I just love Steve Harvey stealing sound.
Keep watching all the way through when they restart the clock.
Oh, you have to feel bad for that poor woman.
Oh yeah, she was laughing, but I know she was embarrassed that she said that.
But come on, we were all thinking that.
I was gonna say your hair.
It ain't gonna sound right. The medical term is almost worse.
Your beard.
Slang term would at least be your ding-a-ling
Or your mustache.
That works.
The penis. Oh.
You see, the art of comedy is this. You want such a role, you said? You do the dog, the whopper.
Alright.
I thought you were...
Yeah. Well, we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your family.
This stream is being hijacked by Family Feud.
As you do.
Well, see, that's the thing. On Sonic streams, we always have to go off topic.
Yeah.
Talk about that's any of these streams.
Yeah, that's any stream, Marvin.
Look, all I'm saying is that we're going off topic during the most emotional
Exactly.
story. Like, guys, please.
Well, we gotta save all the actual memes for Big.
Yeah.
But we're doing the memes right. Okay, well technically.
We're not doing the memes.
Sophie, we all appreciate Gamma, so that's why we'll laugh at his expense.
The longer we wait for my story, the faster the diabetes is gonna take my leg.
I think what the best part is, she's like, I said the medical terminology. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Oh. Help.
Is this an episode of Brain Scratching?
Ruby Raiko, just watch the YouTube link up there. Yeah.
Penis.
The little YouTube link up.
Penis.
Penis.
Yeah, it's just basically a brain scratch episode. We're just going on tangents. You're right. Hey, Pokemon Platinum has been it's had some really like interesting discussions on their tangents, and it's been very rather like.
I haven't watched their Platinum one yet.
It's been going it's pretty by the numbers. But,
the most recent thing I watched was the Twilight Princess playthrough.
JoJo's like Ruby Raiko, like you missed a lot.
Huh?
I remember as a child, I struggled.
I got hit during the transition. What the fuck?
You lost your rings.
Oh, that. Oh, if I go for all the extra stuff, oh no.
You might want to destroy all of those coconuts before you do.
Yeah,
Next time.
doing so. Give myself a little bit of point bonus. Whoa, Gamma free falling.
Free fall.
Free balling.
I was playing on my local radio today.
Free.
Yeah, I was like I said, you're about to have no rings going into Zeta. That's bad.
Yeah. And yes, those are a bunch of Dreamcasts on him.
I was about to say that.
Powered by OK Hardware.
So no wonder why this boss was pretty.
Yep, Sega Sasachiro sacrificed himself to the Dreamcast.
And then his soul was input into this robot.
Oh, we're about to destroy him? Oh, it's depressing.
But Segata is immortal, don't you know?
Yeah, oh, no, he didn't die. He just got transferred across the cross zone.
Thank God.
He went to a better place so he could sell Sega even harder.
I know we were talking about Death Battle earlier, but Chuck Norris versus Segata Sachiro is also one of my favorite ones.
What?
They did Chuck Norris versus Segata Sachiro, and it
I
was
saw a
amazing.
screen cap from that.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
What was great because they were taking all the Chuck Norris facts as proof of his feats and stuff like that, and all the stuff Segata does in the commercials.
So who won?
It was a stalemate because they literally caused a tear in the fabric of reality.
No, I didn't see this.
We'll watch it after the stream because it's so good.
Units remaining.
Okay, now emotional time. This is my hand.
Gamma.
Don't worry, I'll be back in Sonic Battle. Hey, how many people play that game? Oh no.
Oh God.
Bye.
No, just Baymax. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I do love when Baymax takes damage in Kingdom Hearts 3. Just oh no, it's just not
Oh, no.
just stale.
Oh, no.
No.
I love Beta though in this fight. If you just try and shoot him normally, he's just like, get that shit out of my face.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, for all the shit I
The
do
best
give
thing
Kingdom
is
Hearts
when
3,
he
what piece of music I really do like is the music that plays in Hero's Garage.
Yeah.
That's nice. Also, Sophie, I think you're roboting again. Your
Yeah.
connection not great tonight.
By the way, underrated track is this song. So good.
Yes, it is. Honestly, I say, if you want to get back a good brain scratch commentary, I would say their commentary Celeste. It was
Yeah,
really
the
good.
Celeste one's really good. It's interesting because it's one of the few without Johnny. It's really
Johnny,
weird.
and if you watch Johnny's Celeste review, he intentionally sat that one out because he wanted to,
Yeah.
wait until he actually played it. But yeah, their Platinum commentary just been less talking about Platinum, more just tangents about RPGs and like mechanics of RPGs. Which is, as somebody who likes RPGs, it's always interesting to listen to a conversation.
Yeah.
About that stuff.
I like that one. Their Metroid Zero Mission one. I really like that one as well.
Oh, watch the Sonic Adventure redo.
The Adventure redo is fantastic.
Funny.
Unleashed as well is another one of my favorite ones they did kind of recently. Yes.
Oh, I love Sonic.
Mainly because of Gareth. Because like God.
Gamers beware.
I love it when they have Gareth on. Fucking fantastic.
Evildoers beware. The ice cream will own you.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This isn't SA1. You fuckers lied to me.
No, I just remember the.
And if you want to play through the lap, it isn't brain scratching, but if you guys, if you want to play through the lap your ass off at, watch FTCR's Sonic 06 playthrough. It's the greatest.
Oh my god, it is fucking hilarious.
Movie's editing on that is
deserves a fucking Nobel Prize for his edits, man.
No, also, by the way, props on the Pokemon Platinum. Like there has been the section where they were climbing up to Snow Point City was just Ryan editing in Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin.
Oh yeah, JoJo. Galaxy 2 is also great when they're at the Green Stars and they just all lost it.
They're slowly losing their. And then of course there was philosophical manic depressed Luigi.
Why is it about a fat if it's only one?
Tag me out.
I just love how Ted was getting so annoyed by it, and Johnny, Ryan, and Lewis were corpsing at it.
How did they put the M's on the M?
Wait, I didn't even realize there was a timer on this fight. What?
Yeah.
The timer and all
Damage things has a timer.
I guess it's just I've never seen it run. I've never seen it go to 3 minutes before.
I think it's just because he keeps shooting it before he charges.
Ah, okay, got ya.
You're shooting it before he charges. You have to let him charge.
Right. Okay. It's been a bit since I've done a full playthrough of Gamma
Are you
Story.
gonna get?
So.
Oh god, you're gonna get time out.
You did.
Yeah, you're pretty behind.
Why is it that rain drops but snow falls?
And then of course the most famous one. Why do we drive on parkways but park on driveways?
Why do hot dogs come in packages of 8, but hot dogs come in packages of 10?
Get you my 80
So you see, my favorite one. Why do they include stormtroopers in the Star Wars comic books?
And Alex screams.
That's my favorite one.
Why do we have to wait until night to call it a day?
Is it called a foot long because it's actually a foot long, or does it smell like feet?
Guys, I can't do it anymore.
Like Ted was getting just like, oh please stop, make it stop, and Johnny and Ryan were losing their minds, torturing the poor boy.
And okay, it's not technically Brain Scratch, but it involves Brain Scratch members. But for Fun to Charity Room Platformania, you guys gotta watch the Arkham City run. Oh my god. Because they just got onto a thing where Zaz just started prank calling Batman and he keeps giving them advertisements.
Not Platformania License to Chill, but yeah, they just got to Ryan and Johnny just started just thinking that Zaz was prank calling Batman constantly. It's so funny.
I just realized it's called metal because it's heavier than rock.
Gotcha, bitch!
You were a good robot. A good robot.
And his body disappeared in one frame.
Oh.
As you do.
Hey, Tush,
This is
what you want, right? This was my promise I made.
Me too.
This was Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This was the L I held for you.
Oh.
Like I said, Ruby, I do think, yeah, I do agree. While I do agree that Sonic Mania was arguably, I would say one of, if not the one of their worst commentaries, but
Yeah.
there's a lot. Like I said, Celeste is really good. I do like the discussions they've been having with Pokemon Platinum. Please watch Mario Galaxy 2. It's so fun.
We shall
I would
go
say
together.
I would say
the green star part for Mario Galaxy 2, because you can just tell they are starting to lose their minds at how much like tedium.
See, that's why I'm excited and also dreading when I do Mario Galaxy 2 for the stream. And I'm also tempted for Mario Galaxy 1. I'm tempted to play through the game twice. Once as Mario, once as Luigi.
I'll sit with you, man, for that.
Just because I love the game that much.
Heavy, time out. Did you just say once as Wario?
No, I said once as Mario.
You said Wario!
I said Mario!
It sounded a little bit like Wario.
Stefan, you're not helping.
I'm not here to help. I'm here to talk.
But
More often than not.
But yeah, I love Galaxy One when
My
when
God.
Charles Martinet was there for TMG 2018. I got him to sign my copy of Galaxy One. So
See, if I ever get the chance to meet Johnny, I'm gonna have him sign my copy of Paper Mario. 1000 Year Door.
PD, I think actually showing it on stream might not be a good idea. Because that seems like I'll get hit by
Is there
that.
another person here? Hello, person?
Sophie
No.
isn't here.
Oh, ED's here.
Oh.
Oh, hi, ED. You missed the silliest tangents we have gone on tonight.
We're
Oh, like what? Like what? Hit him.
Steve Harvey.
Sonic Shorts, Family Feud,
What else?
Uncle Manic Depressed Luigi.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a favorite.
Do you guys think we can beat big? Do you guys want to end it here, or do you think we can beat big in half an hour?
Let's be big in half an hour.
Beat big.
Do it.
Yeah, the kid cutscenes.
The beauty that
Robot
is
Sophie is back.
Robot Sophie.
Yeah, I say I don't think we can top it here, Pat. I think we've got the last out.
Yeah,
I think we can top that.
I think we should probably end it here and then save Big and Supersonic for the next one and then start on the shit.
If rabbit's feet are so lucky, what happened to the rabbit?
They fucking died.
Tails, no.
Yeah, I did get my copy signed by Martinet and Bowser. I forget his name, but he was there too, and like it was great because I got to he just kind of came up to me, Austin, and Tyler when we were waiting for the Screenwave party, and we just chat the shit with the voice of Bowser for like 90 minutes. It was great. He's super chill, man. If you ever get a chance to meet him, he's fantastic.
I was like really reminder. I like to tell people that getting to TMG and leaving TMG was the worst part. TMG itself was fun.
Cool.
So what it
Yeah,
did,
Kenny James, that's his name. Yeah, super nice. And he was telling us about Mario. The original Mario Strikers was his first project, and we kind of made it a goal to find a copy of Strikers and get that signed while we were there, kind of thing. As well as he also talked about the most awkward point of his career. He always says when he was doing Mario 3D World for Mauser.
Mauser.
Because basically the directors told him you're doing a cat bow. Like he was in front of all the Japanese guys, and like basically he was told you need to do a cat Bowser. Go.
Meow.
It's like
Yeah, basically meow.
Meow.
Bad Bowser, bad.
They should have made Bowser the voice actor for Sonic.
Showtime.
Two dogs.
God,
Wait.
I want to get a 3DS capture card so bad so
Wait,
I can play
wait,
Bowser's
hold on.
Inside Story for
At
stream.
the same time, that could also be taken as the beginning of the Luigi's Mansion.
God.
The Sonic Cinematic.
cool method. Look at explosions.
Oh man, if Ruby Raka for SGB you got like for recent stuff that they did mythologies. Oh my god, mythology.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
Mythologies
amazing.
NK.
Mythologies, Heavy Rain remaster, LA Noir remaster were all great.
I haven't watched the LA for Super Game Bros. I haven't watched the LA Noir remaster, but I have watched the compilation, which Elliot is bad at driving, and it's great.
Cole Fells, who
Oh
do you?
yeah, that's a
Oh,
lot of
Elliot's bad at driving. It comes with the territory.
Man, I can They have
He
said
goes out
that
of his
they
way to be bad.
What?
Okay.
they have said that they are gonna do the VR LA Noir at some point. Oh
Okay.
god,
The heavy rain redo was also really funny too.
Well, I love playthroughs where Greg is part of it because I feel like Greg just hit him with the other three are fantastic, and
Cuphead was also really good as well.
Cuphead was really
Well,
good.
shit.
Dr. Cow, am I right?
Mark in RE4 is fucking amazing.
Oh my god, I
Mark was
love.
legendary in RE4.
Oh my.
Let's see, other one. I still think though the best Mark moment is in I think it was just it was a drunk Mario Party, but it's just them playing
It was
Mario
a
Party.
Oh, I know that.
What you're fucking
They said
talking
Jesus.
Party 5 was just like, it's my birthday, why the hell do you get presents? Said Jesus.
Said Jesus.
Jesus.
That's still one of the best one-liners I've heard from SGB was that.
Where's my smash?
Alright. So we're gonna end it here. So for Call People, if you guys want to stick around, I really want to watch Sega,
That's
Chuck
valid.
Norris versus Sega Sachiro.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's go
Sega
through-
time.
Is anybody
Sounds
streaming
cool.
right now that we can raid?
I mean, do you care about the games or whatever? Because I have a couple of people who have like around our numbers that are a little bit higher. Who could probably use some help.
Doesn't really matter to me, so.
If you guys like relaxing streams with people like making stuff, I have Shino X Art. She's working on a cosplay and chatting with people.
Okay, we can do that.
Do we have a raid hashtag?
You said alligator.
Wait, wait, what did you say?
You said alligator.
You said alligator.
Wait, Vector's in this game? What?
And the animal with 3 letters in its name, you said alligator!
Fish.
Sonic!
Name a yellow fruit. Orange.
Wow. Fucking wow. Alright.
Now my voice call is working perfectly fine. Thanks a lot.
Of course, that's it. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
My internet is
Sophie
fucking-
just can't win.
Alright.
My internet
Show her
was
some love.
trolling me tonight.
See you guys later on next week. Bye bye.
Hey, at least you didn't
Ah.
come at the end of the party.
Pat, you need